All right, give me a countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from Buffalo, New York, you're watching The Keemstar Show with your host, Killer Keemstar, co-host, Salvo Pancakes, special guest, 15 women, 2 men, and a donkey. Oh, we're going in deep, people.
Oh my God.
First of all, so there's allegations that Salvo has been cheating on his wife. We're going to get into all of that. We're going to talk to some of these women. We're going to go deep. We're going in deep. Maybe not as deep as Salvo went in.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not that deep.
Oh, Lord.
We are going to go deep. There were some Salvo orbiters that already tried to do a stream and leak the story. They did a horrible job.
They tried to make it their own narrative, if you will.
Yeah. They did a horrible job. They didn't even get the alleged victims, and I'm using that term extremely lightly because there's not really any victims, right? But it
was all consensual.
I shouldn't even use that term.
Yeah.
Let's just say women. Well, it wasn't all consensual, actually.
Oh, it wasn't?
No. But they came out with a story. They leaked a bunch of stuff without even these girls' permission. So they really fucked up this whole story, if you will. And they were talking shit to me, and they're like, you just want to control the narrative, and you just want clout. Bro, Andrew Tate just got arrested.
You think
all
I
right?
want clout from you?
You think I want to talk about Salvo Pancakes right now?
No.
We ain't getting views right now. I need to be talking about Andrew Tate getting arrested. That is,
Oh, boy.
I talk about the shit that's going on with Logan Paul, any of this other stuff. That is getting views. Bro, we are not getting any views tonight. The only people that are here tonight are hardcore Keemstar fans and hardcore commentary
Salvo.
community fans and Salvo fans and shit. Because they're all Edwin's people.
All of them.
Xylee, all these people turning on Salvo now. That's who's here tonight. All right.
The ones that know they're
not
tracking.
the masses.
They're
so
tracking.
this motherfucker you're just trying to get clout. What, bitch? You know who you're talking to?
Where are you at?
Where are you at?
Planet Earth. What?
Fucking delusional motherfuckers out here. Let me
You ain't
tell
on
you
the
that.
Keemstar Show. Where the fuck you at?
So we're gonna get into all of it. So let me kind of explain the basis. Let me give you a little rundown, and we're gonna get some of these people in the Discord. So, ladies, I know a lot of you are calling in with your stories tonight. Just jump into the Discord, go into the waiting room. I'll drag you one by one. I think we'll talk to Ashers first, then maybe PP and whoever. But let me run this down for you. All right.
Hi, Ashers, by the way.
Salvo, and this is going to be kind of a long intro because I just want to talk and I want you to have a real understanding before we go into this. Salvo is married. Okay. We've met Salvo's wife. Lovely woman. All right.
So sweet.
So sweet.
Made us a pie.
She made us a pie. She made us brownies as well.
I love her.
We've partied with her. We've hung out with her. We like Salvo's wife. Salvo's our friend too, Obviously, Salvo has issues with everyone. And we've had issues with Salvo, but he's our friend too. And Salvo has the Salvo news team. And the main people in the Salvo news team are Clara, right? Everyone knows Clara. If you know Salvo, you ever watch a show, you know Clara, right? She's the queen bee over there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got CJ Brown, which is another small streamer that Salvo's always promoting and talking about and promoting his streams. And then you have Parking Tigers. All right. Y'all know him.
Oh,
Salvo claims Parking Tigers, the verified journalist and all that.
Oh,
so those are the 3 main ones. All right.
Characters.
Who are now all coming out on Twitter publicly bashing Salvo Pancakes. And they're not just bashing him, all right?
They are having receipts, baby.
They got receipts. They got stories. They're talking to girls. They're leaking the shit. Like CJ Brown fucked up a lot of shit. But you know, we'll try to fix it and make it right.
We'll get the narrative right.
This is the way I understand it. All right. And I don't want to really speak for her. I'll let her tell her own story.
Oh, yeah. She
All
got
right.
a lot for you guys.
But this is the way I understand it.
Someone is spamming.
Clara, all right, head of the Salvo news team, was led to believe by Salvo, allegedly, all right. Again, this is a story I was told, and she'll be here to speak for herself.
Testify.
All right. She was led to believe that she was in a monogamous relationship with Salvo. But he's got a wife. What's going on?
Now, what is monogamous?
It means just them.
Nonchalant.
It's not open. No other girls. No other boys.
Wait, how did she not know? Wait, hold on. Now.
So Clara,
I'm confused.
Clara and Salvo were dating online. All right. Then Clara finds out. This is how it all comes down. Asher starts getting sexting messages from Salvo Pancakes.
Oh, shit.
Unwanted sexual stuff. Like he's saying, like, I'm jerking it. Send me pictures, and she's like, I'm good.
I'm
Send me
straight,
more
dog.
pictures. Like, these are the claims. All right, and we do have the screenshots, and we'll look at them and whatnot. All right. And the thing is when this comes out, Clara finds out about it. All right, and is very upset. What is Salvo doing? All right. But as this is being a thing that comes out, that the whole Salvo news team
She finds
sees,
out.
all these other girls come out of the woodwork, and they're like, well, he was sexting with me. He was sexting with me. He was sexting with me. Some girls are like, I met him at a hotel and fucked him.
Oh, shit. Salvo's
Bro.
a player.
Bro, every fucking girl in this Salvo's news team were
Good
literally a fan, allegedly, because they were led to believe that Salvo is leaving his wife and moving each one of these bitches in with him. All right, we got some spammers.
Oh my
All right,
God, that's insane. I can't get over it. What the hell?
This is how fucking crazy this is, right? And so here's
I
the
knew
other
some.
thing.
I didn't know all of it.
Here's the other thing. As this story is coming out, all right, no one thinks it's real. Why would they think it's real?
Because he trolls all the
They
time.
think it's a troll, and they think the Salvo news team is trolling.
Yeah.
But I can assure you, this shit is real. Well, I mean, with the best accuracy
Yeah.
I can give you. I mean, I've seen screenshots. Everyone's telling their stories. I'm pretty sure it's real.
It sounds about right. It's lining up with the timeline.
Ashers, what's going on? All right, were you approached by Salvo
Lord
Pancakes?
Ashers.
Yeah, I was approached by Salvo Pancakes.
And what happened? Like, explain it to me. How does this all start? Try to take us slowly through this process, because the way I understand it is the Salvo news team was kind of fucking with you, messing with you, or whatever, and then at some point it turns sexual.
Yeah, it turned sexual when I went into Parking Tiger's Discord, unfortunately. Because, like, that was a really cool place to hang out. So it still is a really cool place to hang out. But, like, he started just... the very first thing he said to me was, Keem said that you had nice tits. Is that true?
What?
Yeah, that's what he
Weird.
said.
Okay.
And I was like, well, yeah. And he was like, well, and then, like, I can't remember what he said after that. But then he just kept, like, with the sexual advances. And then he asked me to turn my cam on. And he, like, happened to see me on cam after that. And, like, he's like, I love your porcelain skin. And he would say stuff like that. And I was like,
That would turn me off, girl. I'm sorry, but that is not doing it for me. I'm dried into Herrera Dazzle. However the
All
fuck you
right.
say it.
thanks?
Yeah.
Question mark?
So now these are in the DMs because I talked to Salvo earlier today. Salvo tells me this was a group message. Like Parking Tigers, CJ Brown, all these people were in there talking to me and trolling Ashers with me. This is clearly a joke, and these are fake screenshots. Thoughts?
I can live stream my Discord messages with Salvo Pancakes right now.
Okay. So I believe you, Ashers. I mean, you literally sent these to me.
Yeah.
Just here, let me pull these up real quick. All right. So here are the DMs right here. It's just a bunch of shit. So how does it turn sexual?
I'm actually masturbating.
Yeah,
I need
he
to
actually said
come,
that.
Then sleep.
I just hit him up like one night after like we were in Parking Tiger's Discord, and like I just wanted to get to know him, and
I feel
he
so gross.
just
watching
responded with sexual advances, and I was like,
So how does it turn?
no, thank you.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. So when you were telling him, all right, when you were telling him like, no, thank you, did it stop?
No, not really. Like, because like I tried contacting him again for something else, and then he would like come back to me with another sexual advance.
So your case is a little different because a lot of these girls are like, look, I was, this was like, I was cool with sexting with Salvo. Salvo obviously was cool with sexting with me. And they're like kind of exposing him for like cheating on his wife, lying, manipulating these girls. And like, that's basically it. But your case is a little more me too, if you will. Cause
Right.
you're like, bro, this is unwanted sexual advances. Stop. And he's still like hitting you up. Like, I'm jerking it. Like, come on, show me some titties or something. Right.
Yeah. And when like I sent that last long message when I was like, dude, I don't want to have sex with you. Like, I super respect you, still love you. Like, I still want you to have the best things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Parking Tigers VC, he would still like have those same sexual advances. Like, oh, I'm masturbating right now. Hi, Ashers, what are you doing? And it would be just public in the general chat of Parking Tigers VC or in Parking Tigers like Discord.
Yeah.
And I would be like, oh, that's a weird message. And you think you're getting trolled, but it's like, it's super uncomfortable and you really don't know what to do about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm laughing because I know, like, we've talked about this privately because I want to know if this was real, and we've laughed about how fucking weird he is and shit, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, laugh at someone if they feel, like, hurt or they feel like, like they're a victim or something, which I don't really feel like you feel like you're a victim. But, I mean, you told him to stop and he didn't stop, right? So it's like,
Right. Yeah. I tried to make those boundaries, but it's just like he kept intruding on those boundaries.
What is the weirdest thing that he said to you? Because trust me, later as we're covering this, it's going to get a much weirder.
Oh, it's going to get way weirder.
It's going to get really weird. Like, you know how there's this thing where you're not allowed to kink shame people? Like you shouldn't
You're
kink
going to
shame.
want to.
We're going to kink shame him. We're kink shaming fucking Salvo tonight.
You're going to want to.
Allegedly, Salvo's into some weird shit and we're going to pick on him because it's fucking weird.
It's
fucking weird. Yeah. But no, go ahead. What else?
It wasn't really the sexual stuff. It was him comparing me to other girls, and saying that I was hotter than them. That really weirded me out because it's like, why are you putting me above other people?
Interesting.
That really bugged me.
Interesting. Well, as of right now, Salvo has completely left the internet. All right. I talked to Salvo. And I don't want to leak our private conversation, but I got to say this much, all right?
Chances of him coming back are slim to none.
The chances of him coming back are slim to none, and you will know more when we speak to Clara, who we should probably speak to her next. We'll speak to Clara right away. But we'll get to all of that. But his wife and him they're done now.
His wife blocked me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Brantley and Salvo's wife, I don't know if you want to say friends, because friends is such a weird term that everyone has
checked up on each other.
different definitions, but they would like text each other every week. They were cool.
Now and then, yeah.
And so Brantley went to Salvo's wife's Instagram when this started getting leaked on Twitter, because she was like, oh my God, I wonder how his wife's dealing with all this, right? And she deleted her Instagram. And I go, what? Really? And I look on my Instagram and it's still there. So she blocked Brantley. So Brantley texts Salvo's wife, like, what is going on? Didn't deliver. Blocked Brantley's like text message. So
It's been a hell of a fucking week, I'll tell you that.
I talked to Salvo. Salvo said fake
weekend,
screenshot. You know, Salvo's never going to admit to anything, right? He said it's fake. It's all fake. It's all bullshit.
I'll let people think what they want to think.
I think Salvo's statement to the community when I said you need to like defend yourself or just admit that this is, his statement, if you will, is he doesn't define what reality is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
I feel horrible. We're talking about a marriage. We're talking about two people that actually love each
A
other.
sweet, sweet woman, too.
Him and his wife love each other
She is such a good woman.
without a shadow of doubt. Like, we've seen it firsthand. They love each other. They're a great couple. He really just fucked up his life right now. Like, bad.
jeez.
Yeah. Okay. So, girl number one, Asher's done. Now, it's one of the most important girl. This girl has all the credibility because she's the closest to Salvo. We are bringing in.
Is there any way that we could make mods? Because I know two people we can make mods.
Okay. Yeah. Asher's. Are you a mod?
No.
Okay. Type in the chat. I'm going to mod you.
Okay,
So
give me one.
we can handle that real quick. I
Oh,
don't
thank
really
you,
want.
Babs.
I don't really want any dead air. As soon as I see Asher's in there, I will mod her. Ladies and gentlemen, Clara from the Salvo news
Clara.
team, known as like the queen bee over the Salvo news team. Clara, what's the story? What's going on with all this?
It's a fucking mess, Keem, and I know I'm an idiot. But I think the thing that has been consistent with Salvo is his manipulation and lies behind the scenes. And I know that he does that like on camera and stuff, but it is like a
Yeah.
joke. It's meant to be like a joke and like, yeah. Okay, so basically he came into my DMs and we had like a very normal conversation for a while, and I can't remember. This all happened on an account which is
Like,
now
I'm just going to
suspended.
say it. I'm going to say it. You're basically like his online girlfriend. You and Salvo talk every single day, multiple times a day. You're the head of his like news team. I've seen firsthand you guys FaceTime all day long. I thought you guys are either really good friends or you have an online relationship. Were you dating Salvo Pancakes?
I mean, I thought I was. So he told me that him and his wife were getting a divorce. And that is why I was kind of like okay with it. And he is a paranoid dude and he didn't want to give me loads of details. So it's
He couldn't
it
be
was
getting.
a lot of
Okay, when did he tell
Huh?
you that him and his wife were getting a divorce?
like back in July or August.
What? No.
Uh-huh.
They just
I know.
remember the Christmas shoot they just had done together with the dogs?
Yeah.
They're not. They're not
Oh,
getting
no,
into.
well.
This is wow.
He posted
okay.
it on Twitter too, though. I thought he posted the picture with his wife on Twitter
Okay, so
with the dog.
he tells you that he's getting a divorce, but he's like his wife has been on the show. Remember when Xylee came on?
Yeah. So what he said was, they've been together for so long, and he still loves her, but they are separated. They are sorting out how to work out who's going to get the house, and he's like just going to give her everything. And
Now he
like,
didn't
she's
tell you
spending
he
time
had
with
kids,
him.
did he?
No.
He's been telling people that.
He's been telling
Yeah, I mean,
people a lot of things. So, okay, Clara. Now, look, your situation isn't kind of like you were sexting with him and he's into some weird shit. Let's laugh about it, which that is coming as we talk to more girls. Trust me. Your situation is like kind of like heartbroken. You're heartbroken. You're hurt.
Yeah.
Like you thought this was your boyfriend. You thought he was leaving his wife for you and you're fucking devastated and hurt.
it was more like I thought they were already like separating. I didn't think he was leaving her for me. And I was like,
but he told
fully
you that,
aware
right?
that, yeah.
Okay.
And like, you know, he did this with all the girls. Like he's obsessed and thinks about me all the time. And yeah, so it's been since like before the Deaf Noodle shit.
Oh my God. Since before.
Now he's about to be single, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
And he was like, he like offered for me to come to that. And I was like, that's a 60 now for like for one night. Like, that's crazy. So that didn't happen. Yeah. So, you know, we got very close, obviously. And I'm fucking funnier than Salvo.
Period.
And I'm smarter than him. And I'm better at looking for content than him. So he would just use my jokes, my content, my everything. And like that's kind of how the Salvo News team started, because it was
you created it.
Because I literally made that server.
Yeah, you created the Salvo News team. All right. Then he promoted it, which, you know, through his show and whatever, which garnered more members and whatnot. And do you think that he left the internet, all right, because he got exposed for cheating on his wife? Or do you think he left the internet because he doesn't have a Salvo News team anymore? Literally everyone in the Salvo News team doesn't support him, has all turned on him.
No. Well, so he's been fucking paranoid about this for ages. So he told me about a girl who is going to be calling in a bit, who he did go and meet up with in person. And I was like, I'm not okay with that. I didn't know that was a thing that we're like doing. And I got really upset. And I did say, like, I know that I'm being stupid and it's kind of like a fantasy in my head, but like I don't know, it felt like, you know, my heart, like very strong feelings. So yeah, he does like a whole of like love bombing and like compliment stuff.
How did Clara, how did Salvo steal your heart? Like what were the manipulation tactics? Like what are the things that he said to you that got you? Because he's done it to a bunch of girls, right? I know you feel stupid, whatever. Like any girl would if they get cheated on or played or whatever by a guy. That's just standard stuff. But like, what was it that made you believe him?
Honestly.
I mean, like when you talk to him, his voice, and he's like one-to-one with you in a call, and he's not doing his Salvo Pancakes voice, he sounds so fucking genuine. And the thing is, he told me afterwards, like he'd been looking through my Instagram for weeks, so he knew what kind of person I was. I'm someone who has like worked with vulnerable people. I work with like old people and I help them. And I have worked in mental health hospitals. I have worked with like schizophrenic people. I can like see the good in absolutely anyone and everyone.
So can we diagnose him?
He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. A full-blown egomaniac narcissist.
Girl, maybe it's just the fact that like, are you the type that wants to fix a guy? Like make him like take a fuckboy and be like, I want to fix you. I'm gonna make you a man, bitch.
Yeah. And he figured that out so quickly.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah. And I remember him like saying like Clara, you a fixer, and like laughing. And like
yep.
And yeah, I am. And like, don't get me wrong, I could see all of the red flags and shit, but
Right.
you know, when you're fully in it and you feel
it's so funny because Salvo Pancakes is running multiple shows exposing Tipster for taking advantage of his female audience and having all these girls that he's cheating on his wife with. All projection, it seems. Like Salvo
100%.
Pancakes was actually doing everything he was accusing Tipster of doing.
That's what his geniusness of trolling came from, I guess. He was like, I'm gonna troll, but everything I say is gonna be so fucking real because I'm so insane it makes no sense.
Now I saw Clara today and CJ Brown and Parking Tigers all issue tweets at relatively the same time or very close to each other at Tipster saying, I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Explain that. I know what it was, but explain it for the audience.
it's like it's more just like the whole supporting of Salvo. Like I don't know what the fuck Tipster is doing, but like I can't take Salvo's word for fucking anything, and you know that I have way more proof of Salvo being a gross, disgusting person than I do of Tipster.
Girl, what has he said to you?
About what?
About anything nasty. What was it?
Oh, nasty.
Like anything more weirder than what we've already heard.
Yeah, because obviously you know about weird stuff, and we'll get into it later.
Right.
But did you deal with any weird kink shit?
That's
what I was trying to ask.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Yes. I mean, like he admitted, like, and he's into like, you know, being cucked, being pegged, being pissed on, that kind of thing.
Being pegged and being pissed on. Did I get that correctly?
You did. You did. You heard that correctly.
Why do people say you can't kink shame? Like, it's like
Right.
kink shaming is the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be skipping like my story ahead a bit because I want to tell you what lit this fire under my ass, and that is a person who does not want to be named. I haven't told you about Keem. She is a 20-year-old girl with BPD who
Clara, can you give us?
Literally.
Clara, can you just wait 2 seconds? We're like laughing
No.
at that, and we want it
No,
because this is serious. We want to put our serious faces on, and we don't want to be laughing while you tell
No,
this
you're-
part.
No, you're gonna laugh at this. This is fucking disgustingly hilarious and
Okay.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Run it, Clara.
Okay, so the piss stuff. He got this young, 20-year-old mentally ill girl, to drink piss out of the toilet and gargle for him, and piss on the floor and lick it for him.
How do you know?
Because I've seen the receipt.
Are we talking about
Where
pee-pee?
is it? Where is the receipt?
Are we talking
No.
about pee-pee?
No, this is
Okay.
This is someone who is like, yeah.
Bro,
she's
where
not-
is this at? Like, yo, where is he from? Like, just like, oh my God.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
and this is okay. When Tipster and like, you got Chris the Narc, you got fucking, Nicholas DiOrio, Augie, like all the people, Edwin, all these people, right? None of them will cover this story. None of them will. All right.
Bro.
Maybe after I show they might. Right?
I mean, yeah.
But none of them, as this is happening on Twitter over the last 2 days, will touch this story. They all think it's a troll. They all think it's a setup from Salvo. I see people in the chat saying this is so cap. This is cap. This is
It's
cap.
so real. You
But
have
it's
no
so
idea.
real.
Yeah.
It's so fucking real. But this is the beauty of it. They won't touch the story because they don't want to get trolled. But they're getting trolled
Because they're not touching the
Salvo is
story.
so crazy and this is real, so they're not covering the story.
You guys, this is so real. It doesn't like, bro. I can't explain to you how much proof that we have, and I'm pretty sure we can't show most of it.
No.
But, bro, you have no idea.
Like we don't
I
want
could-
to we don't want to betray our
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Clara. We don't want to betray our friend, right? And we know fucking weird shit, right? And I don't really want to out it. Like you know what I mean?
Man, any man that cheats on his wife is not my friend. Sorry. No offense to you, Claire, at all.
Is that when you blocked him?
No, I blocked him way before that.
Oh.
We just found out about this shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No offense to you, Claire, by the way, because you had no idea.
So can you talk us through this? All right. You find out is what breaks the camel's back with you, because you're like dating him. You guys are in a relationship.
What do you mean?
From her perspective?
He's fucking around with other bitches. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
Listen, okay.
But talk us through that in detail. That moment where you're like, "Fuck this."
True.
Wait, so this started like there's another girl who who revealed to someone that she was having like horny calls with him, and
horny calls.
Oh, horny calls is what they were called.
I thought she said barnacles, like sticking a barnacle up, like pegging him with a barnacle. That's what I thought she said. Go ahead.
No, it's my accent. Sorry, but it's probably him. I don't know the details of this call, but it was probably him jerking off and like whatever. So that comes out and I confront him about it and he freaks the fuck out. He is on the way to the Keemstar show. He is about to go live and he's freaking the fuck out. And basically this girl then like retracts it and said that she lied. And then, so he just calls her crazy. And this is the thing, like he just calls everyone else crazy. And yeah, it's like very manipulative. So the way that came out, because it was Parking Tigers who found out from Bex, another member of the SNT. I do have their permission to say their names. He was already sus of Parking Tigers and very jealous that I spoke to him, and he like I think at that point he knew he was fucked, but he just like tried to keep it going for as long as he could.
With you?
With me, with everything. With
everyone. Yeah, I was about to say, did it end whenever y'all ended?
So
you told that story so shitty that it was like we couldn't follow, right? So this is what
I kind of kept
this
up.
is what I'm trying to get from you, right? There is a moment where this explodes, like 2 days ago, right? Where Parking Tigers, CJ Brown, the whole Salvo news team abandoned Salvo, and they're like, "Fuck this, dude." In that moment, you delete your Twitter. You left the internet. You're like, I'm out of here, right? What triggered that? What is it that you find out that makes you leave the fucking internet and you're like, I'm done with this motherfucker?
I think, okay. This started over a week ago when I spoke to Bex and we properly spoke, and that was the first time we had since like she had claimed that she lied and he said that she lied. And him finding out that I spoke to her and I got receipts from her of this happening freaked him the fuck out. That's when he changed his Discord. That's when he gave it to me. And he was like, I just need a break. I need to like get away from all this. Don't tell anyone why I'm gone, but like, yeah. So like he gave me all the responsibility of his Discord servers and was like expecting me to defend him. And like, yeah, he was.
How did it like all like come out then? I'm so like, who said it first?
Yeah, how does the story come out? Like, talk us through like how it explodes into
from one person saying something to this girl. Is it the
Ashers thing? The way I understand it is Ashers came out publicly on Twitter, and then all the girls came out, and all you girls behind the scenes started talking, realizing that every fucking arbiter from Clara to Abby Blackbird has been sexting Salvo.
So how it went down was he, reassured me it was like this one time with her, and I was obviously really fucking sus. And then he was doing this weird shit with Ashes, and Ashes was not happy about it. She started speaking out against it, and that's when these two other girls started saying their piece, and I confronted him with that. and he denied it, belittled all of it, said it's not real. You know, it's just like horny talk, and like what we have is different.
Why deny
And,
it?
because he's a sick fucker.
I mean,
And like I can, yeah.
Do you feel bad
So
for
the-
his wife?
I feel awful for his wife, and like I can't imagine living with a man who doesn't know how to put an oven on
well, I mean,
and like
well, I mean, on
or
top of
eat
that,
fruit.
she also is over there thinking they have a great relationship. Every time that he came over, she brought him like a whole like care package bag and shit for the last 3 times that he came over.
She's such a nice. She's like, my best advice
Yeah.
to Salvo is like, bro, somehow, some way, patch shit up
need to
with your
fix
wife,
that.
bro. Don't let your wife run out on you.
She's good looking too.
You are not
If
getting.
you pass that up, I'm gonna get her to unblock me. I'm telling you.
Should we interview Salvo's wife?
People said call in Salvo.
Any final things you want to say on this, Clara?
In terms of like him and his ability to host a show, to do what he believes he's so good at, and like the Salvo pancakes.
Not
that
really.
everyone's
A lot of repeating the same thing over and over again. A lot of a lot of this, a lot of that.
A lot of
He is
hey,
entertaining, but you got to keep him on track. Maybe if you two would have done the show together and you kept him on track.
True.
Yeah, so I made the entire last Bible. He had a blank Google document like the morning of, and I did like 70% of it, and the rest he winged on the spot. I am the reason why like he made up with Xylee after that call after he called her out for cheating. And I'm sorry, Xylee, that like I even put you through that. You should have just written him off at that point. I'm sorry. I was like, I did all of his time stampings for all the streams, and the reason why he's so shit on stream is because he does fuck all except for horny calls and sexting and manipulating, and then he just goes on air, wings it, and is shit.
So before I let you go and bring in the next woman, what is if you had an opportunity to talk to Salvo directly, because I know
Right, I was about to ask the same thing.
what would you say to Salvo?
Yep, because he's watching.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Fuck you. You are an absolute piece of shit. You are a narcissistic egomaniac, and you are no good at being entertaining. Sorry, you're not. Like,
If you're telling the
you
truth,
have nothing.
if you're telling the truth about him taking advantage of a 20-year-old disabled girl and convincing her to drink piss and weird shit, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
and you have the proof of this. Like the video is sent to you, right?
I have like all the messages, and I can get. Well, I think it was on a call, but it was obviously discussed. And
The
this person
actual
literally
fuck?
only just before I came live said that I can say this, and like she's only
Well,
told me. So.
I mean, if that person comes up, like when you say disabled, what are we talking about? Just so we understand.
You said disabled. She has a BPD, so like
I don't know what that is. I really don't. Do you?
No.
Yeah, we don't know what that is.
yeah, borderline personality disorder.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so like she like identified him as her favorite person and sent him information and was like, you know, he acted so understanding of her mental illnesses, but like used that against her completely. And I forgot this. She so before the Edwin time, she felt him drifting away and tried to kill herself. And he did not care.
Oh my lord!
So she tried to kill herself because
This is getting
she
deep.
was tricked into drinking pee and all this other stuff.
Well, she thought they were having something probably.
Did
and
she?
they were
Did she
drifting
think
off.
she was dating Salvo as well?
Yeah, she thought she was the only one, like, you know, reassured that
guys,
everyone else was just like a
If
troll.
that is true, what you just said, fuck Salvo.
But
Like
he didn't
honestly, fuck Salvo. That is some
Yeah.
fucked up shit.
Well, not
Yeah,
only
I know.
That's
everything-
really bad. The shit with Asher's is bad too, to be honest, right? You know, we can say Salvo's the player, Salvo's, whatever. Like, if you don't care about Salvo cheating on his wife, by all means, like, not everyone's going to care about it. We care because we know her, right? We care a little bit, and we think it's shitty because we know it. But when you get to the Asher stuff where she's like, stop, and he's still doing it, pretty shitty. This right here, convincing someone with multiple personality disorder that you're dating when you're not really dating, just to trick her into drinking piss. And what the fuck? And now she's suicidal because she got betrayed by Salvo. That is fucking he shouldn't be on the internet if he is guilty of doing that. If he actually did that.
She told her mom about him. Like, she was obsessed, and like he wanted to fly her out and have her under the table sucking his dick during Breakland.
He should be in jail for that. Dead ass. Like, I don't know if he committed a crime. I really don't know if that could whatever.
He needs to
I don't know if that's
men.
a crime, but if he really did that, he should be fucking thrown in jail, in my opinion. I don't know what crime it is, but he should be tossed in there. That's fucked. There ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, that was the shit that really lit a fire under me. When I found out.
Are you gonna make are you gonna make that public somehow if you have proof of this going down?
I can, but like I need to obviously look through and retract personal information about the
Breaking
person,
news,
so.
you guys.
We got breaking news. The title of this show is Salvo cheated on his wife with like 15 girls and one guy. And we have a direct message now coming from another girl. And this has been happening nonstop.
But I don't.
Who said, make that 16. Salvo would video call me on his way to Keem's. And
me too.
And would come on his belly. Anyways, I don't want to add to the public showdown, because I did like Salvo, but clearly he used everyone. This is a fucking...
We won't tell you their name.
Well, we can't. She doesn't want to go public.
I mean, obviously.
We'll ask her to. Ask her. I just accepted the DM. Ask her.
Yeah, just give her time. Like, it's... The thing is, he's unbelievably manipulative for a short, ugly Italian man with a wonky, tiny penis.
Yeah.
He has no right to be as cocky as he is.
Wait, so
but unfortunately, he's very good with words.
Clara, I got to get this back to the story. This proof that you have of this, in my opinion, a fucking crime, which, again, I don't know if it's a crime, but it should be. Are you going to put this out at some point? Because, like, if this is real, I think people need to see that. That's so fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, like, literally, like, 15 minutes before I came on here, she's just said that I can speak about it, but obviously...
That poor person. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we just got a text message. Make that 17. All right, thank you, Clara. Dude, this is how it always works. You start talking about something, and then, like, so many people come forward. They're like, wait, Salvo was doing this with... I'm number 17. All right, thank you, Clara. We're going to bring in someone else.
Thank you,
Clara, if you think of anything, DM me.
There's another girl.
I'll bring it back.
Maggots just showed me. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my God. 18. Literally 18. Like, we're not fucking around. These are real DMs. I know you can't read them, but I just want to show you.
What is happening right now? There's proof. There's screenshots. They sent me screenshots.
What the fuck? All right.
And the video that's sent with it.
All right.
I think it's a voice memo.
Jesus Christ. Guys.
Oh my God, I want to play this.
We have Bunny on the line. And then Ashers, could you get a hold of Scar and PP? I got to get a hold of PP.
Dear Lord, you guys have no idea how insane this is. Okay. This is like, who can we compare this to?
Harvey Weinstein? I don't fucking know. This is wild.
I am dead. Like this. Wow. I'm getting like kind of a headache.
Bunny, you there?
I'm here.
Bunny, hi.
This is bad. Yeah, somebody in the chat said Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia would always message fucking underage girls, which I don't think there's any proof of Salvo fucking with an underage girl, just to be clear. But Bunny, here's the thing. You see all this happening on Twitter last night. And you see, like, Clara left Twitter at the time. Now, since she's returned, you see multiple girls coming forward saying that Salvo was sexting them, etc. And you said something along the lines, I remember reading your tweet. It was something like, if I would have saved my DMs before he got banned, because apparently got banned on Twitter and you lost the DM conversation, I would be added to this list. And I know you because you made a thumbnail for us before, and we actually at one point we're gonna have you on this show to be the bartender because she does OnlyFans.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you canceled, and we'll get all to it. But what are you talking about? Like, how do you know Salvo, and what was Salvo and you doing?
Yeah, well, my story is a little bit different than everybody else's. I'm a cam girl, so I followed Salvo on Twitter. It was before the Deaf Noodle stuff. I was watching his shows, and he messaged me and said, I just subscribed to your OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, shit. And so he starts coming into my cam room, and I ask him, like, is your wife okay with this? And he straight up said, more than okay. She's more than okay. So I took that as he's in an open relationship.
Okay.
So, we're talking in the DMs, and he asked me, he was so persistent about me flying to fucking Ohio. Like I have any business being in Ohio. He asked
Like
me
I had
over and
any
over again. I would either
said, "Bitch, I'm in
kind of say,
Texas."
don't you want to get to know each other first? Or I just wouldn't say anything. But he asked over and over again until it got to the point to where I just stopped responding to it and we just stopped talking. But he did tip to see my clown feet. I just want to say.
So he has a thing for feet.
He has a thing for feet, I guess. He won a flash in my cam room, and he used his flash to see my feet, and then he tipped for my feet. So I would definitely say
I would
he is
rather see
in.
boobies.
Exactly.
rather
There's so
see
many other
boobies.
things to oogle at besides feet.
I know, right? You could Google feet if you wanted.
Yeah. Weird. I don't understand the feet people. They're
You
very
can look
strange.
at your own feet.
Like,
Yeah.
I swear to God, like, you know how they put all this like stuff to stop weeds when they're growing crops? What is it called? Like radon, or what is it fucking called? Anyhow, you know how they say there's chemicals in the fruit and the vegetables and shit? Bro, it's turning people into feet people. something.
They're
I feel
turning
like
people into Salvo people is what it's.
they're making the frogs gay. Like, dude, it's one of those things, bro. I'm telling you. I don't understand these feet people. They're weird. So look, things take a turn because I was telling Salvo, I was like, yeah, that Sun Bunny girl, she's in our chat all the time. She's coming. She's a cam girl. I'm telling Salvo this, not knowing that he knows you. She's coming. She's a cam girl. She's going to be the bartender for the episode. And Salvo tells me, oh, she's not coming. And then a couple days later, you and your boyfriend canceled coming. What happened? What's up with that?
Basically, Salvo, I knew that he probably didn't want me being there because I put together that, him and his wife aren't in an open relationship. Because he did also tell me, he said, when we very first started talking, he said, I'm trusting you not to burn me. And I was like, somebody in an open relationship ain't gonna say that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I put it together, and I was like, after I had to cancel, we canceled because of the storm, but I decided just to not say anything back to you just because I was like, Salvo is probably shitting in his pants thinking that I'm going to come up there and say something. So I just didn't because I'm a sweetheart.
Oh, my God, we wish you would have. I would have had your back, girl.
Now I wish I would have.
Ain't no cheater cheating in our house.
Yo,
You got me fucked up.
Can we talk about your man or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. You guys all know Cooter Pot Pie, who always donates to the show.
Oh, that's okay.
And always talks shit about Salvo every time he donates, right? So Cooter Pot Pie happens to be some bunny's boyfriend. And why does he hate Salvo so much?
He wanted to fuck him in the ass. And
Period.
Salvo, he kind of ghosted me after I wouldn't say anything about coming to Ohio. And he was like, well, shit.
Wait, who
We were
wanted
going to get him to come down here. He missed his opportunity. I would have pissed on him. Domination is my
shit.
thing. That is my
Hey,
king.
baby girl.
He missed his
Hey, now.
chance.
Hey, who was going to fuck who in the butt?
So wait, let me get this straight. All right. The way I understand it is you guys were all making plans for Salvo
OnlyFans
to
type
be
shit.
hooking up with you, in you, and your cooter pot pie to be in him all at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Salvo didn't know about the cooter pot pie thing. That's the best part. I was gay
Oh
off
my
and
God. He said, calm down. It's okay, Cooter.
yeah, Cooter's in here.
It's okay,
Yeah, I'm
Cooter.
here.
It's okay, Cooter. We're on you guys' side.
But I never hated Salvo though. My thing is he was always had a big ego, and everybody was falling over Salvo like he did something during the Deaf Noodles roast.
I'm telling you.
He could have if he would have hit Deaf Noodles, he would have skyrocketed his YouTube.
See, that's when
Or if he
Cooter
would've
started.
if he would have done anything, actually worse than him, it would have skyrocketed his career. But he just got pushed, and everybody acted like, "Oh,
Bro,
he did something."
if he could have
Like
punched
that
him,
would have ruined himself.
Yeah.
if he could have punched him, he could have got away with it too.
Well,
Yeah, that's when Cooter really started hating him. Not hating him. He just started like bragging on him around the Deaf Noodle shit because he was like, "You did nothing. You got up there and did absolutely nothing, and then you
Right.
walk around like you got a big dick, and apparently it's small." So
dude.
Oh, I've heard the same thing, girl. I'm just kidding.
I didn't see his dick because, I mean, I'm a sex worker. If I'm not getting paid to see someone's ugly dick, I ain't gonna look at it, and I ain't gonna ask for
Amen,
it.
baby. Amen. I didn't come to no circus show. What the hell is this?
We know allegedly of a girl that Salvo hooked up with that
Allegedly, my ass. He's
Allegedly.
literally said it himself.
yeah, he has.
It's true.
Well, we can't say.
We can't say.
We can't say.
We told her we wouldn't say.
We can't say. And rumor is small pee-pee. But anyhow. Well, thank you, Somebody. Thank you, Cooter Pot Pie. And how do you think Salvo comes back from this? Is there any coming back?
I think he should be so embarrassed he shouldn't want to come back.
Amen, girl. What the
Yeah.
hell?
I mean, is the pegging stuff really that surprising? He's making out with Chris.
That's not surprising.
He's
no.
making out with
It's
Edwin.
surprising at all. He
But
was
it's
so
the
easy
other
to
shit.
figure out. Like literally everything that has happened for the past couple months. Me and Cooter have been sitting here we foresaw all of this, and we're not even like into the discourse. This is just like seeing him on a show. He's so easy to figure out.
Now, do you based
You
on
only
all
gotta
these
ask 'em.
based on all these women because they're all different sizes and shapes and there's guys, there's girls, there's transgenders
He's
that
pansexual.
allegedly Salvo's involved in. Does Salvo have a type or
He's
is it just like basically anybody with a heartbeat?
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised if Salvo came out as a furry. Like if we found that out in all of
True.
this. Like
Oh,
nothing
fuck.
surprises me at this
Oh,
point.
fuck me. You might have fucking. Oh my God.
The funniest thing about this is so fucking crazy. This is so wild. People are gonna get trolled because they're
is
like,
real
I
life.
refuse to believe this. This has to be a joke. But
Bro.
it's not a joke.
This is
It's
real
not
life.
a joke.
This is real
Definitely
life.
not.
Real life. This is fucking real life. Oh my God.
I mean, as of yesterday, he was still on my OnlyFans, and I mostly post clown porn. Like I'm a clown, so that's.
Y'all didn't-
I would assume he's into clown porn if he stayed
So
around.
y'all didn't want to y'all didn't want to say nothing. Y'all didn't want to just spill the tea and be like, listen, look.
Let's make a list here. All right.
I wasn't going to.
He's into cucking. All right. We know that to be true. That came out, right? We're not leaking that, are we?
Yeah, I don't
He's
think
in
we're
it.
I
leaving
think
that.
that was in some DMs. I think I saw that somewhere.
Okay, that's publicly on Twitter somewhere. All right, so he's into cucking. He's into drinking pee, getting peed on. All right. He's into toes. All right.
Domination.
He's into domination. He's into clown shit.
Probably BDSM. You know?
He-
That's basically the same thing as domination in a way.
He's into being pegged. That's a thing, right? That's confirmed. Wow. He's into but the bisexual and the straight up
Who
homosexual.
knows? Maybe he likes to doing.
Interesting. Okay, thank you, Bunny. We're gonna get on to
Thank
the
you
next
so much,
person. Thank you,
Bunny.
Cooter Pop Pipe.
Thank you, Cooter.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night.
Yep. See you guys. Wild
My dear
stuff.
freaking gosh. Lordy Lord have mercy.
Salvo needs Jesus.
You know, he looks worse than deaf right now.
he needs Jesus. bad.
What do we have next here?
If you shame all the kinks, you can't be like a kink shamer, right? So here's the thing. I don't have the other girls that I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Scarlett Johansson.
And PP.
I'm waiting on PP. There's a bunch of girls. There's like 15 fucking girls. So if you are a victim of Salvo Pancakes, and we're using that term lightly because not everyone is victims, right? But if you were manipulated, you're a girl and you were manipulated in a sexual way by Salvo Pancakes, get in the chat. And then of course we want callers, right?
Or you just did something sexual and you thought you were in a relationship with
We're
them.
gonna talk to just like you guys and your thoughts on all this stuff. We do have Carla, and Carla was definitely getting sexed by the Salvo Pancakes. Carla, what's your story again? What happened with you?
Yeah, did you say Scarlett Johansson is part of this?
Ah, that's Colton. Okay.
Yeah, I got you, bitch.
Hey, Colton, I hear that you've been running these ops that Salvo's 100% innocent. You want to like run that through? Like, what did you mean by that?
Oh, I retract that now. Yeah, as of like yesterday, I found out about the Clara stuff and how he was like manipulating everyone, and I realized, nah, okay, I was wrong
okay.
there.
So
but I also am pissed
started
at
off
Tigers and CJ
running.
for fucking
You
it
started
up.
off running the defense on Salvo. You were like, "This is all fake. This is all bullshit." Then you got more information, and you retracted that. But didn't you get so embarrassed about being wrong that you left Twitter?
Oh, it was just too much for me to handle. When I found out about the Clara stuff, I just felt like I just needed a break in general because it was just a lot to take in.
I'm not buying that.
Like,
I'm not buying that.
All right, yeah, I was embarrassed. I was like foaming at the mouth with cope, and I needed to leave.
I think I accidentally just blocked you. 1 minute. Okay, unblock.
What?
Don't
block
Don't be
me.
doing
That's
this trick
bad.
shit. I unblocked you. Bye. Okay. So who else do we have? They've cultivated this whole space for this. Dude, I can't believe people don't like really think this is not real.
I'm trying to get like proof. Like, how do we know that? Like, show me that they did that. Like, I need to know that they planned it. You're saying they planned it. I need to know.
This is all a big troll. This
Like,
is all a big
I'm
plan.
supposed
They've
to
all
go
planned
off of
this.
your word?
Okay. Well, let's say they did. All right.
Am I a dumbass?
Let's say all these people that we've listened to tonight are lying. Let's say it's all an elaborate troll. Bitch, we know for a fact that he's guilty.
I mean, yeah, me and you 100% know that. Like,
So-
100%, 100.1%.
So if this was a troll, what you did do is you baited out the actual truth because we know the actual truth. So
good job. If that was
which
your mission.
we never would have fucking leaked Salvo's private information, but now that
But apparently it was actually, so technically this is true and we know it's true because what we know, other people knew and they ended up telling us that they found out from him.
yeah. So it's
Without
listen,
even, like, we
listen,
didn't have to ask.
If you're out there and you're concerned that Keemstar and Brantley are falling for a troll, all right, you don't need to be concerned because we know this is real. All right. Could someone have lied that called in? Sure. Right. But we know the overall thing is fucking real.
Apparently this is the screenshot. There's no time at the top, so I can't see when the time was like taken or like anything around.
Yeah. They all hang out. They all hang out in there. But that doesn't mean they're organizing it.
I only see like 2, 3 people that
Okay.
I know from there.
So Flamenco, you got, is this the real Flamenco, by the way?
This is hi, how's it going, Keem?
I don't know what flamenco sounds like, to be honest. I just know of you.
It's me. It's me. I have my YouTube channel linked to my Discord thing if you're doubting.
Okay, well, I have no idea if this is the real flamenco, so if I get trolled here,
Yeah.
not my fault. But anyhow, flamenco, how I understand it, and I barely know anything about this, but Salvo accused you of being a pedophile.
Yes, you did.
With no proof. It was like something like you were posting lollipop shit somewhere or something, or you were in a server.
I think he was going based off this idea that I like read a hentai doujin like 10 years ago, which is, I mean, hey, if that's enough evidence for him, I guess good on him. But I don't know, with all the infidelity shaming that he did to Tipster, and that would turn out to be deflection.
Well, what are your real thoughts? What are your real thoughts on this?
My real thoughts are, I just hope he remembers it's down the sidewalk and not across the street.
What does that mean? We don't know that joke. We don't have the inside.
You know.
Interesting. So, yeah, I guess you've been called a creep. You've been called a sexual deviant. All these, like, you know, a pedo, all this stuff. And it turns out it looks like it's going the other way. Same thing with Tipster.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. We are all into some weird shit sometimes, and I'm not gonna get them on for too much, except for the urine part. That's pretty fucking gross.
Josh Pescator said that your Pornhub searches were leaked, and it was like weird shit.
Yeah, that stuff actually wasn't me, but it's whatever.
Well, it can't be more weirder than what we've heard here tonight. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I've never had a mentally ill girl drink her own urine for my sexual gratification, so yeah, I got that going for me.
That is the craziest story, and when I heard that story, that was the first time I heard it. If that's true, like he needs to get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I feel like he needs to be arrested. Like that should be a crime. Ugh. Doc, is this Doc on the radio?
It is. Hey, what's going on, Keen, Brantley, and Flamenco? Odd seeing you here. What's up?
You know, Flamenco, he's been beefing with Salvo, so he's got to take his victory lap. That's how these things work.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I tweeted out originally, I said Flam W, you know, perhaps, and it does seem like this is a Flamenco W, indeed. Yeah, I will say that. But yeah, I want to talk about Salvo real quick, if that's all right. Okay. You know, he was originally one of the co-hosts on my streams. On the Spurgord streams that I did, and I remember the reason why I kicked him out of the show was because he sent SpongeBob porn in my group chat.
Hot.
That's what he did. He sent SpongeBob porn.
So Doc is claiming that he was sending SpongeBob porn. Okay.
No, it's true. He admitted to that. And so I kicked him out for that. I didn't really think too much of it, but now that I look back at this the stream, look back at my history with Salvo and with all these women and stuff. Yeah, the guy's definitely a freak. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah.
Oh, you're seeing the
DMs? A little
DMs?
bit disappointed in them.
Yeah. We got some leaked DMs.
Holy
gentlemen, if you could just mute for a second. We want to talk to you, both of you, a little bit more, but we want to get into these leaked DMs. So Clara has now released.
Screen that bitch.
Here's the other thing: when you look at like these DMs and stuff,
Full screen it.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Hold on one second, baby.
Sure.
Hold on one second.
I just want to get this thing up in my face.
All right.
I need to see what this is.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, boy.
Hey.
Hey, boy.
Hey. All right. So Salvo Pancakes tells Clara, I think this is to Clara. You've been such a special person to me. So great fun. We cross paths. Devil emojis, heart emojis.
Who the fuck talks like that? So great fun. We cross paths.
It looks like there's some type of like video. We're never going to be able to see that, whatever this is.
I think that's a picture.
It's too small. PP going live with you. Scar. Okay, so this looks like Clara jealous of these other girls.
Yeah.
You don't trust anyone, but you do this with multiple girls. What kind of colluded BS, Salvo? Salvo responds, hi, or ha.
Ha.
She responds, hey, hey. He says, what now? What do you mean, what now? Clara says. Let's wait until it scrolls up a little bit. People gonna yell their sexting story with me, like, what's going on? What's going on is so much deeper than what's being shown to you. I have proof. Want to talk about manipulation? All right, so now it looks like Salvo's threatening Clara or whoever's exposing him. Clara says, show me then. Salvo responds, I'm going to remove myself from these consistent stresses. Okay.
What the fuck? Who talks like this?
This is weird. Okay, so Clara responds, I don't know shit about anything, and I'm sick of having to drag it out of people. Salvo, please. It's my fuck. Okay, this is Clara, because yesterday was her birthday, right? She said, Salvo, please. It's my fucking birthday. Do me one favor and just be honest, like I've been asking. Proof of what? What are you pointing at?
The date is up there.
Yeah, it is.
That's today's date. I forgot.
Oh, because it's a recording?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the dates aren't on here, but I don't think they are in DMs.
If you swiped outward, they would be, but it's fine.
Yeah. Unless you go through days, that's the only way it shows up.
Yeah. Said he wants to call her tomorrow.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to deal with this shit. I want to call now. I have birthday shit to do. I'm passed out. SBD weekly woke me up. Enjoy your birthday. Don't be on your phone. Clara says, I weirdly woke up to. Weird. When's it start getting good? I'm so fucking confused. I don't want to read this whole fucking thing.
He's saying not to read shit because he don't want her to find out. She's finding out, I guess, right now. Trying to find out what they're saying, and he won't tell me.
Oh, it's hard to read.
Talking about
so
Ryan.
Small.
You know, he's been talking to so many girls this week trying to get shit on me. Weird. Don't act like I'm this untrustworthy on here or one here. Shut up. He got added to a call.
Okay. So here he's saying that the Asher shit is fake, which I told you. That's what he said. Ryan knows it. He was there.
I don't care about
Claire
fucking
says,
Ryan.
I don't care about fucking Ryan. He goes, he knows what it was. Clara says, talk to me about Scar and PP, which are two other girls that we still need to talk to on this show. Two other girls. All right. Please.
And whoever the fuck else.
Salvo says, Scar manipulated me one night when asking questions about starting an OnlyFans. Never had any call. Opened up about my sexual questions she asked me. PP and I did a call, and I regret it, but it was nothing more than a jerk off. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I mean, there's Salvo literally telling Clara. And guys, if this is fake, wouldn't the conversation be like
What
more
does
smooth?
SBD mean? He keeps using that.
I don't know.
Uses again.
But if guys, if this is all fake, right? If it's all bullshit, right? Wouldn't this fake conversation that they're making be a little bit more smooth? This is like the most fucked up shit trying to read any of this.
Bro, what does SBD mean? Talking about something on the cheek.
So he admits the jerking off.
Yeah, keep
it was
going.
nothing but jerking off. What more is sexting than jerking off? I mean, that's
exactly what's sexting.
you know, jerking off or masturbating, you know, flipping your bean. That is like
Flipping your bean. Every time you say that, it fucking cracks me up.
that's a home run, right? That's not third base. That's the full fucking thing when we're talking about sexting.
You're seeing bean and you're seeing peen. Oh, that's full blown sexting.
But all part of the process, layers.
She's hours away.
Claire's saying one, multiple, when. Why does she think she's gonna live with you? Oh shit. Okay, so this is the thing, what I'm trying to tell you, right? Allegedly, Salvo told PP that he's leaving his wife and that she's gonna move in with him
But now he's telling
at her house.
But now he's telling Clara it's because he was horny and he was just trying to get a nut, basically. Okay.
Salvo responds to Clara. Clara, horny shit is said. So that's tongue SBD cheek. What the fuck does that mean? One call. I wanted to do a live show in real life with her. Said she can bring a friend and stay up here to record content. Clara says, when was the call? Why do you lie to me? Salvo says, a couple weeks ago.
She lives hours away.
Yeah.
Shit gets lost in
Basically,
translation.
Claire is grilling him on all of his lies and, you know, manipulation or whatever. But Salvo's putting up a defense. He's like, look, it's true. I have been fucking around with these girls, right? I have been fucking around with these girls. But,
Post DMs everywhere.
you know, it's just a jerk off. It's nothing, you know, I'm just going to jerk off with PP and then she's going to come to my house and we're going to film some content. It's nothing serious, Clara.
I'm not going to, like, do anything with her.
Calm down. I'm literally calling these girls and jerking up. That's it.
And then I'm going to invite them
That's
over.
it. It's not a big deal. And then they're coming over to my house.
It's not an issue.
And I'm going to make content with them. That's all this is, Clara. Calm down.
No feelings.
Clara is getting gaslit like a motherfucker.
You're crazy, Clara. You're crazy.
Clara thinks that she's in a relationship with Salvo. And Salvo is trying to convince Clara, look, bro, I'm just jerking off with these girls. It's not a big deal.
Oh my God, someone just said in the chat, I think Brentley cheated on Keem with Salvo.
They've been saying
Could
that.
you imagine?
I'd beat his ass, and I would never fucking see you
Can
again.
you imagine me ruining my life and my love? Like, do you know?
You despise him too. Like, that's the thing. Like, there was one point where you guys were like brother and sister. You guys were actual homies.
Yeah.
And that's why when he was manipulating you and ignoring you after the fight, but
Yeah.
talking to me,
And acting fucking insane.
you know, you were getting really upset about it.
Yeah.
And then gaslighting you when he was like,
he
everything's
fucking
all
gaslit
cool.
the shit out of me, bro.
And then during the show, like, yeah.
And yeah, but you know what? Karma hits, and she hits hard when she comes back.
There is no moment where me and Brantley aren't even apart from each other.
No, dead ass.
So-
We're together all the time, 24/7.
She would never fuck with any fucking dude,
Sorry.
let alone Salvo.
Keemstar is the love of my life.
Anyhow, yep, I know.
He said he's made mistakes. He has closed DMs everywhere.
Okay, talking to literally no one. I've made mistakes. I'm sorry. I want to leave all this in the past. I get it though. The shit is tough. I'm sorry. In my head, there's an immense different this versus the other thing. But I realize, dude, he types like this. There's no way this is fake, people. This is a real DM
No,
conversation.
go down.
Everything's
That don't even-
misspelled.
this-
Everything's fucked
This
up.
don't even matter. Go down more.
Who said that?
Me. Look at that.
What?
This. Read from here and down.
Okay. So Clara says, are there any other girls? Because CBA finding out about, I don't know these little kid terms. What is
I
CBA?
think that's the
Can't be
the-
announced? Like,
no,
what the fuck
that
is this shit?
that guy that you were talking about, Brown.
Oh.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I can't remember his. first name.
yeah. What is his name? CJ Brown.
Okay.
CJ Brown finding out this way again, or if one of them goes public and the rest come out. This is what Clara's saying to him.
Yeah.
Salvo responds saying, public about consensual sexting and flirting, laughing out loud. Clara responds, just answer my question, please. If I'm different, like, you need to show me. So Clara's like, bro, if I'm different, right? If we're dating,
Oh, this is probably gonna be.
Salvo
boring.
says, show you what? Clara says, I need you to be honest with me. I asked when the Bex thing happened, because this is another girl. This is like girl number 85, right? If there's been any other horny calls, and you said no. Now there's been one with PP. And Salvo
Yep,
says,
one.
yep, only one.
Pics exchange question marks. Oh, so now I'm asking if there's anyone else. No one else. He
All right.
says.
Yeah, so she's asking if pics get exchanged, and he doesn't even answer that. He says no one else. And Clara says, are you sure? And he goes, I can't think of any.
Oh my
Don't
God.
laugh, react. Gotta laugh, else I will cry. You know the saying. Oh my God. Here's the thing about Clara. Clara's heartbroken. Just in the same way, well, maybe it's worse for Salvo's wife, but like Clara's really heartbroken over this.
He says that his IRL life is a mess and only gonna get weirder in the new year.
He said, I get it though. You should take a break from me. Oh, he's breaking up with Clara. I'll probably be distant for a little as I sort through this shit. My messages are closed. You realized I'm isolated from pretty much everyone, which will help with trust. I'm being honest when I say,
That's what Babs just sent me.
so Ashers is telling people that Brantley fucked Salvo?
Where are we at? What planet are we on?
You're not doing that, Ashers.
Bro,
There's
what
no way.
planet are we on, bro?
Well,
Where are we at?
I
Bro,
mean, I don't think she would do that, but
what? I would never.
I don't think Ashers would do that, but Ashers has
Asher.
had a very public crush on me for quite some time. Maybe
Hey,
Ashers
she got to calm down.
learned a thing from Salvo and is trying to do some manipulation shit.
Maybe.
Well, Ashers is a mod in here. Ashers, did you say that? Were you saying that, Ashers?
They screenshotted it.
Well, no, that's
well,
someone else saying
yeah.
that. Ashers?
Ashers? Miss Ashers. Are you out, baby girl?
Okay, Scarlett, not Johansson. We need you to call in. Get in the Discord. I need to talk to you. Get in the Discord. We've been waiting for you. I don't see Asher's, so apparently Asher's did say that. Well, it's not.
She's right there. She said no. Period.
She said she didn't say it.
Yeah, she says it right
Okay.
there.
Well, I can tell you for a known fact, it is not true.
Where I sleep, he sleeps. Where I piss, he pisses. Where I eat, he eats.
There ain't a fucking moment where I'm away from you for more
No,
than
baby.
fucking 3 minutes.
That's just because you take a shit. That's literally all. Or I check the mail.
Yeah. I saw a rumor and ran with it. Okay. Well, yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Okay, what else is going on? I think that was started by fucking Nicholas Diorio when he was all salty and going through that phase where he's trying to expose Brantley for anything and anything.
That'd be all right.
So he breaks up with Clara. He's basically breaking up with Clara, saying, "Look, dude, I need a break from all these whores, right? Including you, Clara."
Which is so ironic.
My in real life is fucked up because my wife is leaving me. Basically, that's what he's saying.
He
without
fucked
him.
it up.
Yeah.
So he's trying
Who's
to undo
messaging
his
you
fuck
what,
up.
and how will you realize you're isolated from anyone? I don't know when no one hears from me. Like, dude, listen, this is just so. There's probably so much more here, but I need a break from this, and we'll come back to this in a minute.
Blue light.
We'll come back to this in a minute. I really need a fucking break from reading all that.
Yeah, let's do these.
Doc, are you still here? And
yes, sir, I am. Yes.
Scarlett Johansson, let me give you the link to the server. Just go and wait in, please, and we'll drag you in. Scar. Doc, you heard some of that, right?
Pee Pee Butt is here.
Yeah,
She
yes,
is?
I did.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Doc, Pee Pee Butt, you're live on the air, but Doc, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm sorry. I need to talk.
That's all good.
I gotta talk to Pee Pee one-on-one. Pee Pee, you're live on the air. Please unmute. Pee Pee, Pee Pee, Pee Pee. You are live on the air. Please unmute. And if that is Colton, then I'm gonna.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. All right.
Hello, Pee Pee.
So.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So Salvo's been messing around with like 18 different girls. I think you're the.
And I'm one of them. Yeah, I had e-sex with Salvo.
You're like the fourth or maybe fifth girl. So talk us through this because, we just read those DMs. Clara found out that you and Salvo were sexting. She's very upset in these private DMs that she's just leaked with Salvo because she thought that she was in a relationship with Salvo.
Right.
When do you find out? Actually, before we get into that, explain to us your relationship with Salvo because
okay, so this is how it started off, y'all. I'm gonna go from the very beginning of like when I went on the show.
We're just
because I've been on the show very many times.
We're gonna sit back and listen.
I gotta
okay,
pee.
So this is what happened. So the first 2 weeks, he was just very normal, very like, oh, I enjoyed having you on my show, that type of stuff. Thank you for doing it. And then the night that I ate that disgusting ass burrito thing, that with the like heart, like with the egg in it and all that other crazy shit in it.
Yes, ma'am.
He messages me after and we're talking normally, but then it starts to get a little like, I'm like, oh shit, is he flirting with me? And then he just says like, good night, and then sends me a bulge pic in his boxers. And I'm shook because I'm like, doesn't this motherfucker have a wife? And like literally, I'm like, bitch, doesn't he have like 2 kids or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I say nothing, and I'm just like, I want to keep this like very professional because I'm on this motherfucker's show. And then he hits me up later, either a day after or 2 days later, and he's like, flirting with me. And I'm like, so what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm getting a divorce from my wife. And I was like, oh, I can tell. Because the way he's acting. And I was like, oh, okay. And I looked at him as a munch. You know what that is? Just like a bottom feeder. Like he was just like gonna be like, like a little hookup or something if I did meet him.
When you say munch, you're talking about a bottom. He'd go down on you.
Yeah, but it's also just saying like, he's like, he's nasty. He just likes to fuck. He's like a simp for women. You know what I mean? And so he was saying stuff like, he even tried to bring me over to your place, Keem. He was like, Keem said bring all the emo bitches that I could.
in case you don't know, PP is like super ghetto, and she's got all the like new ghetto slang and shit. So we're gonna learn some words here, people. We're not just getting the scoop on this story. We're gonna learn some words. Munch. Salvo is a munch.
How'd you not
all
know
right?
that?
You knew that?
It's in a song, baby.
I'm dating a ghetto
You thought
bitch
I was
too.
feeling you?
That baby a munch.
He a munch. He
He's
a munch.
a munch. Oh.
Okay.
Anyway,
So like, because I don't
These
feel
Gen
like a
Z
victim in the
motherfuckers.
situation. I don't feel like a victim in the situation at all. I just feel like, bro, why are you telling all these little bitches you're gonna move them in? First of all, like, I knew something wasn't right. Like, I even said something to my grandma, and she was like, bro, like, there's something not right. And I was like, well, let's wait and see what's going on.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
when he first said that to me.
PP was like, yo, grandma, like, listen, this dude sent me a picture in his bulge, said he's breaking up with his wife.
I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that. Or tell her that. I just told her about him sending me like the bulge pic and being flirty with me. I'm not gonna be like, Grammy, oh, I got a dick pic. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I was just giving her the details. Like, she knows all the details now, but she didn't at first. My grandma was very cool. My grandma like raised me, so like I
Same.
kind of have that type of relationship with her where I talk to her about everything.
my nana got a monkey, bro. She be smoking weed with me. She's chill.
Okay. So I mean,
I love my nana.
you know, how does this escalate? What happens next? What is Salvo telling you?
Then I'm like, I'm feeling the vibes. I'm getting flirty back. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just, I'm sending him some photos of myself, and he's sending photos of himself. And he was like, you want a video call? And I'm like, nah, it's like almost like 7 a.m. Like, I live with my grandma. They can hear everything. My walls are thin. And he was like, oh, it's okay. Like, da da da. And then actually last Friday or Saturday, I believe, we did the e-sex for the first time. So this happened like last week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did the e-sex for the first time. Somebody in the chat
Yes.
said Salvo also hooked up with your grandma. Is that true or is that bullshit?
Yes, he did hook up with my grandma.
Obviously, she's joking, guys. We gotta laugh at this, right? We gotta.
I
Laugh.
have to, dude. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yo,
What
did
else
you
are we
get
supposed to
paid
do?
to eat that nasty ass shit?
No, he paid me once, and then this motherfucker he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you the channel.
Hold
and
on.
I go, okay.
Hold
He
on.
made me manager of it.
Hold on, PP. We need to explain this to the audience because not everyone
Okay,
knows
good.
who you are. All right.
Oh, okay,
So,
my bad.
So PP is a girl that would appear on Salvo's show, right?
Do
Breakland
crazy
or
shit.
whatever, and do crazy shit. Like she'd eat shit out of the garbage or
Wild
whatever,
bitch.
right? And that's who's on the line right now. The girl who eats garbage, right, for Salvo. And Salvo would offer you money to do these things, right?
He did it one time, but I'm being real with y'all. I didn't even care if I got that gift card or not. It's just like I wanted to do it and have fun because I've been watching for a minute, and I was like, I could add some spice to this motherfucker's life. You know what I mean, on the show.
Period.
And, like I'm not trying to do anything like for Salvo. It was for me to get my name out
it's just
there.
so
I don't
crazy.
need Salvo to continue.
It's so crazy because when Clara tells the story about Salvo taking advantage of the bipolar girl and making her drink pee, the reason why it's so believable to us.
Who drank pee? Who drank? I was
Oh,
getting
you missed
food.
it. Oh, yeah.
We need to get Clara back in here to talk
She
to
was
you
pumping
directly.
her stomach.
But yeah, and she allegedly, wanted to commit suicide
Bro.
after being manipulated by Salvo and whatnot. But the reason why I believe
was
that
bad.
story and it's so believable to me is
I
because
believe it too.
I see him do it to you. He's like,
Bro,
eat
dead
garbage.
ass.
He
Dude,
gets
no,
off on
I know,
you
and I
eating garbage.
pieced it all together. He's into a ton of weird shit, and I knew that because I'm just gonna be real. There's no TMI anymore. There's no TMI. Like
Oh,
I don't care.
definitely not.
I'm 19
No
years
TMI.
old. No TMI. Let's go. Okay. So basically, when we were in call, he would say weird shit. He was like, he would just be like. He likes assholes a lot, and I was like, why do you like that? Like, I literally paused and I was like, why the fuck do you like that so much, bro? Like,
Yo, what?
He
He likes
would just
booty?
say weird shit, and then I would laugh at him, and he's like, why are you laughing at me?
Be like, yo,
Like, because
it's funny.
you just said that shit. Because you just said that shit, bro.
Came out of nowhere, out of left field. Talk about I like booty hole.
Yeah, he would say
Like-
crazy shit or like watching or like being watched. He's very freaky, bro. He's like, I don't even know the term for this. This is a whole new thing.
Fuck.
Dude, like the only thing I can think of after hearing all this shit, and here's the thing, right? Like, again, that's like kind of my boy, but like at the like
Is this your boy now, bro?
I know.
it's all out, right? It's all out.
Bees on people,
The
bro.
thing is Salvo doesn't have any real friends. All right, he doesn't have any
Hell.
real girlfriends. He doesn't have any real anything. He lies and manipulates everyone, including me. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Right.
I don't want to betray a friend, but like, how much of a friend is Salvo really to me? Like, dude's always talking shit, saying this, saying that, fucking manipulating shit, fucking around.
I'm just being real. If he's having girls drink piss and you believe that, why would you associate yourself with that person? That's fucking sick.
Well, I just found out about it, right? So it's like I can't associate with Salvo anymore, right? But I'm trying to
And you
explain to
shouldn't for like your brand in general, dog. Like that's why I'm coming. That's why I
Sounds like
came out with
human.
everything, because I was on his shit and I have a career. I know what I want to do in life. I have other stuff outside of this shit that I want to do. Do I want to be associated with that little fucking pest? Hell no.
Amen.
little
know?
munch.
That month.
Come on.
That month.
All right, so listen, you guys do the sexting thing. What happens next?
He's really weird with me. I think he knows that I'm intelligent, and that's why he didn't play the mind games with me. And so, like, I didn't really bother him. Like, I have a lot of guys that I talk to quite a bit, actually. So, like, I wasn't worried. I'm always like, they'll come back. You know, he'll come back when he's ready. And then, all of a sudden,
We got to get this girl on our show.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm hearing the talk of the town, right? I'm hearing like, oh, like all these girls and everything. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That happened to me. So yeah, that is true that they're saying that. And I just felt the need to say something.
Wait,
because,
hold on.
like,
Hold on, PP. I thought that you skipped college because you were tricked into thinking that
bro, I've
Salvo's
never wanted
wife.
to go to college. Wrong bitch. Wrong bitch.
Oh, okay. That's a different girl. All right. So was Salvo trying to say that he was like going to move you into his house or
Yeah,
anything?
and we were going to become superstars.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So he
let's do
did say
man.
this. All right. So we have the right person as
but
far as.
But I wasn't like, I was very skeptical. Like, I was very skeptical. I knew something didn't feel right. And I don't need a man to make me a star, dog. Like, I have
Period.
more value for that. And, like, people, I mean, shit, who's believing who? I mean, look, I'm like Princess Diana. I'm with the people. And the people believe me. So,
All right.
I just really hope that.
I just read a
Sorry.
comment. I read a comment, and I'm going to make quite a big announcement. All right. Right now, the Salvo news team doesn't have a home. All right. You guys are kind of all lost in the sauce. So,
Right.
Brantley, what do you think about us welcoming the Salvo, whatever's left of the Salvo news team, to the Keemstar show?
Salvo News team can come over and join our family at any time.
Join our community.
But
Yeah.
we are not a trolling type in a way. We do troll very often,
But
but
not like that.
we're a family.
I definitely want to fuck with some people because they deserve to get bullied and picked on. But we're not going to be having like disabled, handicapped women drinking pee.
We're not doing no sex
We ain't
shit
doing
with
any
them.
of that fucking
she
shit.
was disabled too. What's up with him and
Oh,
disabled
yeah,
bitches?
she wasn't
What is
here.
up with the disabled bitches?
She wasn't here during that story.
I
Clara-
think, you know, I have
Clara
a theory
to-
about him. I think he thought I think he thought that I was a little disabled, but then I'm not. So like, let's go. Like, I'm calling you out, bro, because I'm the one that busted open the seal. I was like, yeah, let me send the DMs of his bulge, but I put an eggplant emoji over it. So I was like,
So he was trying to like convince you to do other things, whatever, da 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 da. So let's get to the root of it. What have you heard? Because you're in deep, right? I talked about, CJ Brown, Parking Tigers, Clara, how they're like the main ones in the Salvo News team. But you also have like an Abby Blackbird. You also have PP, right? Like you're one of the core people over there. What have you heard about this situation? Lay it on us.
I'm being real. I'm the one that kind of got the whole squad talking. So
Because she
this
ain't
was
no
kind of-
dumb bitch.
It's a mastermind. So
So you started
Yeah.
this. You got it fucking
Yeah,
popping.
because I busted it open and I knew how these motherfuckers move. So what they do is they go fishing for information. So I knew if I got in a private call with my friends and left the server real quick, they would think that, oh, she was involved too. So then they join the call and I'm like, I'm feeling free to talk about it because I know it's going to come out if it's already been talked about for a week with other girls. I just knew that there was something fishy with the situation. So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to talk about this with anyone until I hear something.
Yeah.
So then I hear it and I know it's going to slowly start to spread. And then I was like, okay, I'll send screenshots to them of like a little snippet of it just to prove that like I'm not fucking lying and this is all real. And then it just kind of went from there. And then I just kind of went to Discord servers because I have a lot of people that fuck with me in the Discord servers. So shout out all of y'all for being really cool and genuine towards me. I really appreciate that because this shit is weird as fuck, bro.
Yo,
and I expected to get a lot of hate.
Shout out to
so.
the hater that donated $10.
No, I want to address that. Somebody said, didn't Keem say Salvo cheated on his wife drunk in an old episode? Keem doesn't care. He's doing this for views. Keem says men manipulate women for sex. It's normal. Yes, it is normal. And yes, I don't care.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be normal, though. I don't think you're saying it should be normal. You're just saying it's normal.
But I just, let me address a couple things. One, what he's saying is true, is accurate. He is not wrong in what he's saying. I really don't fucking care. But when I hear stuff about like the shit with Ashers, that bothers me. When I hear stuff,
I want to say the shit. I will say the shit. Like for me, like I'm proud of myself that I have this voice that I'm just like fuck it. Like I don't care. I've been through so much worse shit and more worse shit to come. Other than that, motherfucker. Okay.
Amen.
So what makes me mad though is he is praying a lot. I'm being real. A lot of these girls be like, I'm autistic, and I'm like, bitch, I think you are. And he goes for all those girls and they're even older than me. Like I'm one of the youngest involved, bro, and I feel like I'm being more mature with this. Like if you think a man like and it makes so much sense because then I came in and the girls, when I came into the mix, the girls started getting weird. They were like hissing at me. They're like, who's this bitch? Like I could just feel that energy. I could feel that energy already. And I knew that I'm like, okay, he's at least fucking with a few other of these hoes. Like I could just tell. And that's why I was like, I'm not going to play into this too much. And I really didn't play into it too much. I was just more looking at it like, oh, this guy and I, we have decent chemistry, like talking on a stream together. That would be cool to, you know, make some shit with him or whatever. And it makes me really upset that he's promising like girls like all this crazy shit. Because when I was younger, unfortunately, I had to go through this shit really early. So that's why now I don't have this shit happen to me. But not everyone goes through shit like that. You know what I mean? And now these girls are. So it's not like he's doing anything illegal. It's just like we can say it's morally wrong. Like it's fucked.
Oh,
it's really fucked up.
People are asking how old she is.
I'm 19.
She's 19. And Salvo's like what, 28 or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, he kind of old.
Yeah.
He kind of up though, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but you know. Anyhow.
Obviously
I'm not either.
So little strange activity with the PP. I want to talk to Scarlett Johansson, who was in the chat and isn't here because we talked to her the other night. She told me what was going on. There's a few other girls that we need to talk to about the situation. If you are one of the girls, I think this might be one of them. Hold on.
Who is it?
Marvel Jojo. What's up?
Nothing much.
Oh, so did Salvo molest you?
Bless me. I'm not even sure though, but like.
So you were drugged.
Oh.
All right. I thought that was one of the girls. It's not. I kicked him out. I was trying to make a joke, but he didn't play along. All right, PP, anything else? What would you have to say to Salvo? Like if you could say anything. Because at one point you were mad, bro. You told me you were angry, but then you also put out this tweet and you were like, bro, if these bitches don't stop, I'm about to fucking da-da-da-da.
I'm about to pop. You know what I'm saying?
You were.
Yeah, I'm about to.
What got you so heated? And what moment have you been like? What happened? Tell me where the anger came
So,
from.
I just think everyone in this community moves like a little pussy bitch. If you know what I mean by move, it's like the way they handle things. That's what I mean by that. They move weird, and I don't appreciate when I'm talking about my experiences with y'all, especially when I'm processing it, that you're sending screenshots to other people. That really fucked a lot of things up, and I felt like I was backed into a corner, and I had to arrowhead this shit. And I had to come out about stuff. And I'm being real. None of you bitches have backed me in this. So, Clara, if you're saying you did, bitch, you didn't. You really didn't. You gave me the bare minimum. And I feel like you were feeding information to him. And I really hope that you can get out of being in denial and flip that switch in your head, because it'll be so much easier for you in the end. And get help, please.
So you think she's working both sides?
Someone donated and just asked if you got the channel. Did you get the channel?
No, he only made me manager of it. He lied about it.
Why don't you upload your story to his channel? No, I'm just joking. Don't do that.
I think he already kicked me. So I actually thought about doing that. So it's okay.
Oh, God. Well, we're going to call Salvo in a little bit. All right. We're going to call Salvo. We're going to see if he answers the phone. He knows we're doing the show. I told him I'm just going to be doing a lot of laughing. But unfortunately, when I hear stories about the shit with Asher's and the other mentally ill girl, and like, dude, I mean,
you should feel bad for his wife, like, too, at the end of the day. Like, this is like a marriage, like, fucked.
Brantley's cool with her, and we're cool with her. Brantley's like kind of her friend. That's why the whole thing's fucked.
Real. I wouldn't even like gave him an ounce of attention in that way if I knew like he lied, and like, that's fucked up, because I'm not gonna fuck with a married man. That's disgusting, bro. Like, that's disgusting. You're a fucking ass eater, bro. Like, you're literally a bottom feeder. You're a munch. You're a dick sucker. You're a cock sucker.
Well, obviously, if like we knew, we would have told her, but we had to get like the whole truth. That's where the Babs thing came in.
We didn't,
I can send you proof if you really need the proof. I don't mind sending that to give her the clarity.
Oh, well, she already knows.
All these women.
Clara, come back in. Clara, come back in and talk to PP, because I think Clara and PP need to make peace here.
So this is the girl that said that earlier, but didn't want to be named. Now she does.
She wants to be named?
Now she knows it's bad.
Okay, Maya, come into the Discord, Maya. Apparently you're in chat. I'm linking the Discord, Maya. Get in here, and this is another girl coming forward. Sarah Sausage, you've been waiting for a minute.
He told them that he had. Also, he told me they weren't his kids, and he adopted them.
Bro,
he's insane. He's actually fucking insane.
Yo, he's telling all these girls some weird shit.
What's going on? Right. Anything to get that pussy.
So I don't know who, or that dick,
box,
or that dick,
or the dick, the butthole. The
so
mouth,
I feel like
pee.
he likes all of it. He likes all of it. If you got it, he likes it, dogs. He likes feet. He likes everyone.
Big girls, like, I want to hear Abby Blackbird's story, because here's the thing. All right.
Does Abby have a story?
Abby Blackbird. Everyone knows one in the chat if you know who Abby Blackbird is. Here's the thing, right? Abby Blackbird, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, right? She was cool with Salvo. She was cool with me. She was cool with Brantley. She was cool with everyone, right? But all of a sudden, like a couple days after she left this house, a switch flipped, and she became a super Salvo stan in like a weird way, right? Like tweeting like, "We are Salvo," and like in a very weird way. All right.
Okay.
And this is just my personal conspiracy. All right. I believe that switch happens with Abby Blackbird because she's getting some DMs saying, "Oh, honey, you look good. I'm trying to jerk off right now." Turn on your camera. I think
the classic line by him is, "Do you want to see me come?"
I think Salvo and Abby Blackbird had a thing going on. I'm telling you, people. I really believe it to be true. Now, of course,
I don't know, because he's talked to other people and said some vile shit about like different people in the community, The real shit that I can say about Clara, yeah, that was his top bitch. He told her all his secrets.
Okay, so top bitch Clara is here now, and PP,
Yeah.
you two were fighting over this married man known as Salvo
No,
Pancakes.
we were not fighting.
Not
No.
fighting. They didn't know about each
it
other,
was
baby.
Never like that.
Okay.
We did not know about it, but I sensed that he was messing with other people in the community because of the way girls were acting, and I was just like, "Oh,
Well,
this
let's
is not
blame the
looking
man.
Carla,
good."
Carla, I want to get you in here,
That's
Carla.
not Carla. That's Clara. Clara.
No, Carla is in the chat. I'm talking about Clark.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
So listen,
PP,
Clara,
yeah.
go ahead. Talk to PP.
Like I'm genuinely like I don't know what you think I'm doing. All of this has been such a mind fuck for me, and I completely believe you. And I am sorry if I made you feel a certain kind of way. I just wanted to hide and just like I didn't know who to trust, so I just deleted everything because I just wanted to hide.
Oh my God, it's okay. It's okay. Breathe. It is okay.
We need a moment.
Yeah,
Let's have a moment. Come on. Like,
but like, listen, like. I know I'm fucking stupid, okay? I know I should know better. But like yeah. Like I believe you, PP, and like
And I just want to say something. I wish we could have talked privately about this because I felt like anytime I would try to talk to you, you were very cold. And when like I'm just trying to let you know, like we're all going through this, and like I'm gonna be real. Like when I figure that out, yeah, it doesn't feel good at all. It's just like, girl, you are so beautiful and charming from what I know of you when you're at your best and not worried about his shit. You just need to like, like you are a beautiful young lady. You will find someone, and you don't need to be talking to these men online because it's some bullshit, like on some real shit. And I hope the best for you. And I'm sorry if I came off as too aggressive. Like, I'm really sorry. That's just like kind of how I am. And so yeah, I just want to apologize for that because I want you to like leave him alone at the end of the day and not be caught up in his shit and get like help and grow and mature from this.
I am doing that. Like, why do you think I'm here? Like,
okay, so I actually want to. I was listening. I actually want to add on to a couple.
This is
things.
another
Number
girl.
One, Claire, he told me.
This is a new girl. New girl on the call.
Claire, by the way, that he never did anything with you ever. Never. That he never talked to you. There was nothing between you guys, not a thing, and that you were crazy. It's what he told me. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm. Who, me?
Clara.
Clara.
Oh, that's insane.
So
this is what he would do.
The new girl.
Yeah,
What's
no,
your
I'm
new
serious.
girl? What's
and
your?
He told me that him and his wife had an open relationship, and she was fully aware.
All right.
Yeah, like we don't know what it is.
Put your dogs up.
So Maya. All right. So this is Maya talking right now, and Maya. Here's the thing. So many people are DMing me right now, and they're like, "Yo, be careful. That's Repsion's ex-girlfriend or something." I don't know if I don't know the story.
Yeah,
Repsion has nothing to do with this shit, bro.
I'm not about this. I was gonna keep quiet about Salvo, but there's like literally like 20 people, and I didn't know how bad this was. Like, this is really bad.
Maya, so these people, these people are
this.
trying to label you as a liar. If you do have proof, you want to just tweet it out and just be done with it.
I'm not gonna tweet it out, but I'll DM you text messages if you want. Give me a second.
Okay. If you could send those or tweet out or send the text message, tweet at Brantley, maybe then only people that follow you and Brantley see it.
I'll DM it to Brantley.
Because according to the chat, you have a bad reputation, and these girls like they don't like. I'm gonna let you go. Basically,
I don't even know who Maya is on some real shit.
I don't know who she is either, and I didn't want her to stay here because I felt like that would ruin like people trusting and believing you girls. So I just kicked her. My bad. I didn't know.
Do whatever you need to do, Keem. Like, there's so many people coming out. Like, I just knew that if I came out because I was on the show and like people do enjoy what I did on the show, and I became friends and mutuals with a lot of the people. They support me, and I knew if I would come and make my statement, they would tune in and they would hear me out. And I think it's pretty believable coming from me because like I was like actually doing shit with the dude. Like he like shared a channel with me, and did. Yeah. Like so.
Yeah.
Okay. I can wait. Time out. Maya has proof. We've been sent proof.
Okay, cool.
Maya has
Text
proof.
message.
Repsion's ex-girlfriend has proof that she has been sexting with Salvo. The number is now 20 girls, 1 man.
20 total.
1 man or 2 men?
Well, 2 men technically, but only one will come forward.
So,
can
is
I hear
Edwin
from?
coming forward?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. There's Salvo's been telling a lot of girls, all right, in this community that he's been sexting allegedly, that him and Edwin had
A
sex.
threesome, correct?
Something like that, right? And that's coming from Salvo.
Bro, he literally
he told me that. He told me that.
So what did wait, hold on. Sorry. What did Salvo tell you, PP?
So okay, so the night after I ate the burrito, that's when he was coming to take Edwin to your show and all that shit. And he was like, well, because I live 2 hours away from Salvo, so he was like, maybe I can come and get you if it's not too out of the way, and you can come to Keem's or whatever. And he's like, I'm having a threesome with Edwin and his girl. We're gonna be fucking all weekend. Like, what the fuck? He just told me that. He felt the need to. I don't know why he thought 20 bitches would keep his secrets. That's where he fucked up, bro. He could never be a pimp.
Okay.
He would fucking suck at it.
Time out. I need everyone to time out.
This is some serious shit that just got DM'd.
Repsion's ex-girlfriend DM'd us the chat.
Child shit.
And it's like
he wants to roll.
Bad.
He's asking
I know
like
nobody trusts this girl, and apparently she's a liar and she lied about something in the past. But the shit that me and Brantley are looking at right now.
And she has his number. This is his number, ain't it?
He hit me up on the Snapchat called
way.
Greg Paul Forever, and we talked on Discord. That's how him and I talked. I never got his number.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Okay,
oh my god.
We can confirm without a shadow of a fucking doubt, that Repsion's ex-girlfriend Maya has been sexting Salvo.
Bro,
that's his fucking
let me
number.
just add something.
What
so
the
she
fuck?
was
This
like
is bad, bro. This is like, go ahead, Brantley, you read it.
I'm gonna read one message from him because I don't know if she wants her DMs out like that. But he said, "You guys are role playing your 7 to 13 years of age?" Question mark?
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then he says in another message, he said, "You mentioned this daddy fetish and you age play a lot. I want to know more. Like, what would be your fantasy hottest situation for daddy age play?"
That is disgusting. Can we burn this man? Can I get the dun 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 dun?
He said, "So what age do you like playing during sex?"
And what'd he say?
He didn't. She said,
Bitch, I hope you said your age.
She didn't say an age.
Okay, thank God.
He said age play is his number one though.
Okay.
So he likes to role play with these girls.
And he's also made tweets, old tweets. Remember?
Oh God.
You remember those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is not a joke anymore.
So
Like,
there are.
It wasn't a joke to begin with, but.
Do me a favor. Take those screenshots and tweet them at somebody. I don't want to No, you can't. You can't because it has his number on it.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Take his number
I'll
out.
send it to our
You
DMs.
can crop his number out.
I won't put the number one, but I'll send the other screenshots to your DM on Twitter.
Dude, this is bad. Text them to me and I'll edit them on my phone, and then I don't want to tweet them, but fuck.
Oh my God, this is insane.
Brantley, how do you feel? How are you feeling?
Brantley,
My chest hurts.
Text me the one that has his number, and I'll edit it on my phone. Well, can't you edit it? Do you know how to edit it?
This man really ruined his life with 20 different people. This is fucking insane.
Bro, I'm fucking dead. He is borderline pedophilia. I mean,
yeah, dude, my friend Hashish, he was right. He went and said he's a pedo, and I mean, shit, he foretold the future.
Okay, you can literally tweet all these, save all these, and tweet them. I'll do it.
Yeah.
You talk to the girls.
Oh, you want me to tweet it out, baby? Okay. Anyways, do we have any more tea that we would like to spill about disgusting Salvo, or have anything that we would love to mention to him because we know he's watching?
I just want to say, bro, I'm glad that you had me on your show and I could, you know,
Bro.
play part in your demise. You deserve it.
I'm so glad that y'all are here. You have no idea. I got to finally talk to you guys. I don't think I really got to talk to Pee-Pee.
No, I never got to talk to you before, and I was like, I want to like kind of reach out, but I thought that would be weird because of like all the shit, like all the lore is so weird. Like I'm a real bitch. Like I just like to chill with my friends and my family. Like I'm so new to this whole scene, and it's made me hate it so much. I'm like, yeah, I'm just definitely gonna work on my music.
Bro,
just mind
you
my
could have
business.
always reached out. We're chill people.
Y'all, I just hope y'all are doing okay because like this was your guys' friend and like he was lying in your guys' face. Like this is like some serious, like this is serious
Whoa.
shit.
Well,
I feel
he
like.
lied
I
about
know
being a
everyone's
teacher.
like,
Wait, was Salvo ever talking shit about us? We're just curious.
no, he never talked shit to me because I think
He
he was
did.
smart enough to know that I would. I
Okay.
think to Clara probably.
Clara,
Yeah.
can you tell us about that? What did Salvo say about me and Brantley?
He did not. I'm sorry, Brantley. He didn't like you. Like he was an asshole to you. He said that you ruined the show. You just like insert yourself and shit.
I feel like
and
he
like
wanted to date Keem probably. Then that's what it
so
sounds
with
like.
Probably.
Keem, he was convinced that Keem was the reason that his channel had gotten taken down and like demonetized and shit.
Not true. It's the opposite. I literally went to YouTube and saved his channel from getting fucking terminated.
Oh
Yeah.
God, what am I reading? Yeah, and like, yeah, basically he didn't really like you, Keem. I don't know who he really likes except for himself. Honestly,
Right.
like he would
I don't
say
think
he didn't
likes
like you.
I gotta be honest. I've been nothing but fucking
Great.
nice to the dude, and the only time that like I would be shitty to him is because he's being shitty first. You know, I'm like, I'm very well like eye for an eye type of motherfucker. If you're nice to me and you respect me, I'm gonna be nice to you and respect you. If you talk shit about me, I'm gonna bury you in the ground or something. Like, you know, like I'm maybe two eyes for an eye person. Anyhow, you get the point.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
Sarah, you've been here this whole time. You've been witnessing all this. And by the way, Brantley tweeted those screenshots with Maya and Salvo.
Oh, yeah.
And we know it's Salvo's number because obviously we know
Go
Salvo's
check
number.
under tweets. and replies.
Directly at Clara. So if you want to see them, go to Brantley's Twitter and
They're
then check out all
juicy.
her tweets. They're there.
Hopefully I don't get
retweet.
sued. Dear God.
That's this,
But yeah, no, Keem, he was like he. I mean, you said it to me earlier in private call. Like, you know, he was like playing you when he had that nice stream about you, and he wouldn't say shit. But he was, and I don't know if he still is now. But he was so ready to like expose you. What for? Fuck knows.
I
if
would
you,
love to
like,
know
turn
what.
against him.
Dude,
Right,
Exactly.
because look at his ass.
When people try to when people are threatening me and they're like, "Bro, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it." Like, please do it. Like, just do it. I don't.
And Ethan Klein and all these people are about to have the biggest heyday on him. Like he's just what was the like I just don't get what is the purpose of your whole thing you were doing then, if you were just gonna let it get ruined so easily. Like
the way I understood it is all the Red Bar people have completely turned on him and they're all clowning on him. I want to talk to the girl that he met up with in a hotel allegedly and actually hooked up with. Because Cooter Pot Pie was cracking jokes saying all this work with all these women, but he only hooked up with Edwin.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Not allegedly. He actually hooked up with someone else, according to this girl. And, well, Edwin, you know, I guess maybe that's what people are saying. I cannot
Someone
confirm or
commented-
deny.
I can't confirm that. Like, but it gives me the vibes. Like, I'm sorry, but like with all the stuff he does, like it wouldn't be like not surprising.
Yo, how come we haven't heard from Chris? Isn't Chris a witness? Okay, y'all know the story, right? Chris wouldn't take the titty shots from Edwin's girlfriend, right? So Chris was there. Me and Brantley, I'll tell you this, and this is the honest God truth. People were getting drunk. People were getting a little sexual or whatever. We're like,
right.
Deuces, bye. We locked ourselves in the
Right.
room.
The grown-ups are going to bed.
We went to bed. I don't know what Chris, Edwin, Babs,
they're staying up,
and Salvo did.
So I'm confused on. So is Babs? Is she the one that was seeing Edwin? Like I'm just so confused because I thought that girl's name was like Bailey or something like that.
No,
because she
No,
follows
that's
me on
Babs.
Twitter. Okay.
So
there's two different Babs.
yeah, so we're Brantley's friends with that Babs that came over here, and Babs wants no part of fucking anything.
She doesn't even want like y'all saying anything.
She doesn't want anybody saying anything. But the thing is that's what Salvo is telling these girls. Like, me and Edwin had a threesome.
But she probably, the reason why she doesn't is because she doesn't want to be called like a whore or a homewrecker.
Girl, no one's. He's the whore, and if you want these little like virgin incel dudes, like I've talked to dudes on Discord, they're fucking weird. Like, don't let the opinions of these people like get you down, girl. Like, we're here for you. Sorry if it offended you that I shared that's like, you know, that I got sent that. Like, I really do apologize, but like, I think everything that's been said needs to be said because there's just so much, and I feel like people should believe this. Like, he's fucking weird.
Guys, if you're new here and you're getting banned in the chat and you're confused, that's because there's no spam. We have a #1 rule, no spam in the chat. You can say whatever you want, but if you're saying it and then hitting like Control V and like do it, then you're gonna get banned. The chat is for everyone to talk, not just you. So that is the rule, no spam. So Chris is responding in chat saying, I told you, I left the room, dude. What the hell? Was not there.
But you can't sit there and say that.
Yeah,
I want to say that thing where he's like sitting there saying that he got sexually harassed by Babs. You need to stop that, okay?
Yeah, Chris,
because
come on.
that's a whole different narrative. You're a whole ass man. You could have got your ass up, and you did. So I don't want to hear that. She was wanting to make you comfortable and have a good time like everybody else, and you weren't thinking she was hot all fucking night. So I don't even know why the fuck you over there fucking acting like you're fucking allergic to her.
But was Chris playing a victim, or was Xylee mothering Chris and claiming that Chris was a victim? Because I don't think Chris was actually claiming that he's a victim. I don't think he did that.
I think Chris needs to start speaking for himself because he has a habit of not being able to speak for himself.
Get Chris in this.
We got it. Yeah, Chris, call in. We want to hear from you. But yeah, those tweets are live with
Babs
fucking
said, "Go,
Repsion's
you guys
ex-girlfriend
go
and
off.
stuff.
Hell yeah, I'm not a victim."
I think we're gonna find out next that EDP 445 drove across country to Ohio.
Oh, did a collab.
Salvo's DMing EDP 445 like, my wife's not home. She left.
My wife, dude, he told me when we did the video call, he was like, you need to be quiet. We got to be quiet. We got to be quiet. So yeah, it makes sense now. It's all adding up for real.
No, Chris isn't the villain. This is just, look, bro, I would assume Salvo's watching this. Salvo, listen.
Probably tuning in and out.
Homie. All right.
Probably. He's probably like standing there,
One
like
minute.
pacing. He's having a mental breakdown.
1 minute, PP.
Oh,
1 minute.
sure.
I want to talk to Salvo directly. 1 minute. Please be quiet. Salvo? Homie, listen. Dude, you have a fucking problem. All right? Like, you actually are like addicted to this weird sexual shit. You're like a sexual pest or whatever the fucking term is. I don't even know. All right? You need to go to counseling, bro. Like, this is fucking bad. All right? When Lady Gaga said, what did she say in that fucking song?
I was born this way.
I was born this way.
How did I know what you were talking about?
You were not born that way, bro. You were not born that way.
Yeah, you were not born that way.
Lady Gaga's wrong. All right? You need to get this shit fixed. Boy, you're about to get in fucking trouble, right?
You're about to really be working at Subway.
Yeah, like, dude, get help. And I mean that as like in the nicest way. This is not me talking shit. Get help. This is fucking insanity.
Hey, puppy's got to stay on a leash. This is the big dog park, all right? You're going to have to calm down a little bit.
Like, what happened? And bro, imagine if you're his wife, right? Because it's not just like, it's not just like he cheated. No, he cheated with fucking anyone and anyone.
I know.
She must imagine her insecurity.
She would.
It
feel
must be like
disgusted.
fucking on the floor.
Well,
bro.
but she would feel like gross out. Like she would want to
Because
get a
he
whole
doesn't
nother
know
vagina.
he's banging other people and doing all this shit. Like, I would feel gross if I was still pursuing this person, and then I just find this out. Like, I can't imagine how she feels, and it like it all feels wrong. But like, why shouldn't she know? Like, I feel like she should know.
Yeah, I want to get a couple other people in here, and
that's fine.
Flamenco, we'll let you take another lap.
Those were the tweets, remember?
Oh yeah. So Salvo was in Augie's Discord in June, cracking jokes, which I still think they're jokes, but now they're questionable. Saying that he was there to groom, and when he got called out for messaging a 15-year-old, he said he didn't care. So jokes or not jokes, I don't know.
No, but listen, he would say that stuff to me live on his stream. Him and Edwin would be like, "We're gonna groom you to whatever." Like he would literally say that, and I'm like, "Why are you saying that?"
Salvo is so done. All my notifications are this.
Oh my God. Okay, so Brantley's tweet with the Maya and Salvo conversation is going viral, people.
Look.
It's going viral. Do you guys, should I share it with the people? Let me share it with the people.
God.
So Leah,
Let them all see the DM.
Leah, what do you think about all this?
This is nuts to watch. This is just crazy. I will say Doc was on earlier saying Flam W. This is not a Flamenco W, and this is not a Salvo W. They're both degenerates. This is nasty. I just want to say this is not a Flam W. Girls, I'm so sorry this happened to you guys. I hurt for you, Clara, because you were truly hurt by this, and I'm so sorry. But
we can look. There's a lot of laughing and like picking on this weird fucking shit, right? There's a lot of that. Of course,
it's probably more serious than we think.
But we
it's
have
so
to.
Serious, bro.
We have to understand that like some of these girls are hurt, right? Everyone has been through a breakup, all right? Everyone watching this show, you've been through a breakup, unless you're an incel and you've never had a fucking girlfriend.
Poor baby.
All right? You've all been through a breakup. They suck. It hurts. It sucks. Clara was led to believe, and, you know, we can pick on her for being stupid, but she actually believed that she was in a relationship with Salvo.
Which
and
is
she's
not
hurt.
stupid.
And it's not just Clara. There's
That's
other
not
girls
stupid.
that are hurt like this too. And, you know, I feel like we have to have some compassion for that. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, and I definitely do. That's like a big reason why I'm here, because I was like, why do I even have to speak on this at all? Because of like how people were handling it, like since it's broke out. Like I just was like, why should I have to speak on this at all when I don't feel like anyone's taking it seriously? So thank you, Brantley and Keem, for being like respectful and like I really appreciate that because this shit is serious. And I didn't like when I was gone getting food. I don't have service on my phone. Broke bitch things, but basically, like I was gone getting food, and I didn't hear about like he's having people drink piss. That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
like. And then like how this just got leaked live on air, like him doing the age play shit. Like I think this is like I've been saying from the start, this is like some sinister shit, and I really do feel like he is very sinister. Like you can look in his eyes; they're dead. Like I just got my sweatshirt that I bought from him, and I put I X'd out "We Are Salvo" in his eyes, and I put "Salvo is a cuck" on it.
Wow.
And I'm wearing it right now.
So listen, I got some DMs from some concerned people because remember Maya doesn't have credibility, right?
Yeah.
She got caught lying about something allegedly.
Correct.
This is Repsion's ex-girlfriend. All right. So a lot of people are messaging me saying, "Be careful. The messages could be fake," and da da da. And maybe they are fake.
How would she have his number?
But she has his number.
She has his number.
Right.
She sent us another
is she gonna fake a number?
screenshot with Salvo's number. How does Repsion's ex-girlfriend have Salvo's number, right? So she's going to fake a screenshot conversation with Salvo.
Guess a phone number.
And then also has his number. She's going to do all that for what? What would the point of Maya doing all that, right? Like, I think it's real. And it could be fake, sure. It could be fake, but I think it's real based on that she has his number.
What do you guys think, though, if someone was trying to fake some shit, though, they would be like, oh, he did this and that. No one is saying, like, this is criminal allegations. Like, we're just saying this shit is fucking weird. Like, no one has ever been like, this is criminal behavior.
I want to hear from Sarah Sausage, who's left donations. She's got a lot to say.
She said that she has voice messages from him.
Oh. All right. Maya's coming out saying she has voice messages. Maya, record the voice messages because a lot of people think you're lying. All right. Record the voice messages. All right.
I mean, as crazy as Maya is, like, because Maya's a little bit out there. I believe her. Like, if you guys verified her number, that she has Salvo's number,
so all the texts
why
say,
not get the benefit of the doubt?
All the texts say Salvo, right? They all say Salvo on it, right? But then she goes to her contacts and hits Salvo, and it's his number. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're obviously not going to put that screenshot out of Salvo's number. We're not going to leak his number, all right? But how does she have his number? You know what I mean? So, like, We believe her. And if she has voice recordings from Salvo to her that she's about to record right now, and that's the next tweet that comes out, I'm sorry, but this shit's got to be real. It has to be, like, right? Anyhow, Sarah.
Like I said, if you
hold
need
on. I'm trying to get to Sarah. Sarah, sausage, you there? Sarah, is your mic working? Sarah, just restart the entire Discord and I'll drag you back up. Sometimes it glitches. And then Dragon Tech, I need to talk to you. You've been involved in a lot of this. I've seen your comments everywhere in reference to this. What happened, Brantley? What happened, Brantley?
This girl asked for a job a while back. She's autistic. She has epilepsy.
Wait, what?
She's part of it. She asked me a while back for a job to work for the Keemstar show.
Okay, there's an epileptic girl with she's got cerebral palsy.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but she also has epileptic seizures and stuff.
Okay, there's a girl who has lots of disabilities that hit up Brantley asking for a job on the show, who said, you know, basically make it 21 because he would come and send me pics and tried to get me to send images, asked if I was into being peed on. I blocked him and deleted the Discord. And I just went, 1 minute, let me accept this so it stops auto moving. But she tried to get the messages, but he blocked her back. I want to stay anonymous, but he made me uncomfortable, but I'm embarrassed and I should have left sooner. I'm also autistic, high functioning, as the other girls. Oh my God.
Other girls?
She's got multiple disabilities. Oh my fucking God. Obviously, you know, you read it already.
Yeah. She's got a lot going on. And it should be a crime, honestly, at this point.
You know how that dude said, like, Keemstar doesn't care. He just wants views, right? You know how he fucking said that? Like I said, in a way, he's right. But I don't care if he doesn't have a wife and I don't know his wife, right? If he does have a wife, you know, but I don't know her, then yeah, I don't care. But I know her. So that kind of bothers me. The shit going on with the Ashers, that bothers me. Like, this is the shit that I care about. The shit about the disabled girl being bullied and drinking pee, and now she's suicidal from it. I care about that shit. The message that Brantley just got DM'd to her from that fan who also has disabilities, I have problems with this.
That's a crime.
Like, this whole Keemstar doesn't care has limits to it, right? And it should have limits to every human, right? Like, fuck, you know? And I'm going to be honest.
It seems the limit.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It seems the limit keeps getting pushed the more you find out about things. So,
and you know what bothers me now is where the fuck is Tipster? Where the fuck is Xylee?
Right.
Xylee's been bullied and harassed by Salvo. Okay, and she covers this Me Too stuff. She doesn't even investigate this story.
She asked me what I was trying to talk about, but after she was mean to me.
Okay, maybe she is.
I didn't want to tell her.
Maybe I shouldn't talk too much shit on Xylee, right?
But she only asked me. But it's all over Twitter, though.
But what about Tipster? Tipster's not looking into this after he's been accused of fucking around with his like female audience.
E-girls and the goth mommies. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, he should be looking into it. Flamenco, bro, get your lick back.
What is going on that Tipster's not investigating this? What is going on that Xylee's not investigating?
There's no point now.
Chris is not Chris has a live show. Why is Chris not investigating? Why is nobody? I don't want to hear shit like, oh, you're just doing this for views. Nobody's covering this story. No one. Who's looking into this?
And now the more that we talk about it, the more it's getting deeper and fucking deeper. So if anyone wanted to fucking decide to do something.
The story? All right, CJ Brown, who's like fucking not even letting victims have their own voice, who's just leaking shit left and right without permission from the... When I say victims, you guys know I don't mean like victims.
I know what you mean, but there are like actual victims in this. I feel like I don't feel like I'm one, but like there's people that do.
I don't want to hear shit about fucking you're just exploiting it and you're just trying to get. I don't want to hear that because no one else is covering the fucking story. Where's Edwin?
Right.
There's people that are saying thank you.
Actually, hold on.
Edwin is a first hand. He had first fucking hand.
We need to talk shit about Edwin. Edwin, All right. And I know
He
I
had a
talked
fucking hand in the pot.
I know I talked to you privately before we went live, and I said I wouldn't say this. But now, hearing what I've heard, which now you've heard, Edwin, this was your boy, bro. All right? You have an entire channel, Edwin, based on.
I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna wait for them to be.
1
hold
minute,
up. Sorry,
PP.
y'all.
I gotta move you, dude. I'm trying to say something, bro.
You're okay. I thought I was.
It's all right. All right. It's all right. Okay. Edwin, you have an entire fucking channel based on covering sexual assault, Me Too allegations, traumas, pedo allegations, all this stuff. Your channel's based on this. All right. Your streams are based on this. All right. You become buddy with Salvo. You guys are like best friends. You introduce all these trauma victim fans of yours to Salvo, who he's trying to mess with them and flirt with them and everything. And you're not covering this, Edwin? Like, Edwin, people are going to look at you sideways for this. Why is no one covering this? Why is no one looking into this? All right. I understand at first being like, oh, maybe this is a troll. He's just trying to bait it. I get it at first. But like, come on.
Kill me now.
If you even took the time to look at any of the stuff on Twitter over the last 2 days, you would know that this has some legitimacy to it, right? There's no way everyone's lying.
So he apparently told someone that he loves drinking piss. And I know that that's real because I have his account blocked on Instagram.
To who?
Oh my God.
Who's the person?
They did it anonymously.
No, I know that girl. That girl told me that. Okay, so I know a girl who's just a fan who DMs me from time to time on Instagram, and she goes, you can add me to the list, but I want to stay anonymous because I'm one of the girls. And that same girl just DM'd Brantley. This is like girl number 25, by the way.
Cassandra, quit telling me that we're wrong because we're literally right.
Cassandra, call in.
Please call in.
Cassandra, call in.
We have literally his phone number on record. Like, who are you telling
Cassandra,
is wrong?
Call in.
We've seen this shit.
Cassandra, please call in and tell us how we're all wrong. I would love to talk to her.
And going back to people not covering it, I think the reason why they're not covering it, like Augie or Nick or Tipster or Xylee, I think it's because it's Salvo. He's run his course in this community or in the commentary community, and they've kind of just stayed away from him. And I guess that is why it's not getting covered, because it's Salvo. And you are right about Edwin, where most of his views were Die Antwood allegation kind of stuff, or the Marilyn Manson stuff. Like Edwin, your buddy here has his ass showing, and you're not covering it. So yeah, I do see that.
If everybody's lying, right? If everybody's lying, right? And this is all just a big.
That's my bed.
Okay, we know for a fact this is real. We know for a fact this is real. He's laying in. So when he spends the night over here, all right, me and Brantley sleep in my room, all right, and Salvo sleeps in what's Brantley's room, which is just the room where her clothes are at, right? It's my bed. That's the spare bedroom, is Brantley's room. He sent pictures to this girl, and he's laying in Brantley's bed.
Oh no!
In her wardrobe
That
room.
explains why his underwear is always left. Oh my God.
You got to desanitize that room now.
I'm literally gonna just get a new bed. What do you mean? What the fuck?
You gotta go to IKEA.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He was cheating on his wife in your bed.
In my bed. In my bed. Oh my God, my heart. I can't. Ew. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
The whole cheating on the wife thing, I get it, because like Salvo's Italian, typically Italians, because I'm Italian too. Yeah. Typically Italian husbands do cheat on their wives, but none of this degen stuff is from the Italian community. This is nuts.
Thank you, Leah.
Disgusting.
It is so disgusting. Thank you, Leah. Okay, so Bunny, we brought you back. You have something to say, and then Dragon Tech, I will get to you.
Okay,
Just a minute. Go ahead, Bunny.
Oh, do what? What?
I saw you in members waiting. So did you have something to add?
No, I'm just here.
Okay, Dragon, what are your thoughts on the situation?
It's beyond what we were speculating. This was just plumb crazy now. I mean, and I feel sorry for all the victims in this. And we again
thought
they were the only one.
And again, when we say victims, like, again, I always have to put this disclaimer. We're using that lightly. Obviously, in some cases, girls could be considered victims, but in other cases, it's adult consenting stuff. And it's like, we're talking about cheating on a wife, right? And lying and manipulating girls. So, but go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do want to put that disclaimer out there.
And I feel really bad, for Salvo's wife, and especially you and Brantley, because I knew you guys were close friends with him.
Yeah.
And it's just heartbreaking to see that.
I gave Salvo a great opportunity and a big paycheck, and Brantley would run around, get drinks for Salvo, just like she does for me or for Chris or for anyone. Brantley's cooking for people, and Brantley was getting treated with like disrespect and shit. Like
he brain fucked us like he did those women, but he did it worse to them.
Not really, because we caught on real quick and we were like,
yeah,
bye,
we
bitch.
caught on faster than them. I'll give us that.
If I sense any disrespect, me and her, we're talking shit. We're like, yo, this motherfucker,
oh, yeah.
yo.
We ain't trusting this motherfucker.
Yo, you remember this when he did this? You remember when he did that?
Oh, yeah, we always talking shit.
It was like day one with me and you. We're like,
yeah.
we kind of had this fucker figured out. But, you try to give people like a chance, and, you don't know if they're having a bad day or what. But, we pretty much had him clocked.
Oopsies.
But not like this. We didn't have that clocked.
No.
But,
Well, you gave him a once in a lifetime opportunity to be on the show, and I think you guys leaked it on the show, so this would be public knowledge. I mean, it was $100K a year salary, and you walk away from that to go make sandwiches.
Right.
Really?
Well,
it's probably
I would do that for half the pay.
Well, you don't know. He was using. You didn't know this, but he was using the Keemstar show to.
Why
get
are people
his,
saying fix the
thing
camera?
in.
What's wrong with the camera?
Oh,
I'm confused. What do you mean?
it looks off. It looks more zoomed in.
Looks good from here.
What is happening? I don't.
Who knows?
It looks fine to me. The fuck?
Let me see.
Fix the camera. Fix the camera. Let me try this. Did that fix it?
Oh God. Hello. Oh yeah, it is more zoomed in.
That has nothing to do with us. That's not on our end, people.
Yeah, it is. Watch.
No, but like it's not, because look, Brantley, look, we're in Discord. It's not on our end.
Look, see it? And then whenever
Well, on YouTube, it looks fine for me. So
there used to be more desk right here, and you'd be able to see the mics more.
oh yeah, you could see the desk.
Oh, it got bumped.
Right.
Probably my fault.
Chat, when you camera error, turn power off and back on again. Okay, 1 minute.
Oh no! Hello. How is everybody doing today? Is everybody doing okay? I hope so. Today has been one hell of a fucking day. I'll tell you that. This has been eventful.
Is it fixed?
So, Miss Brantley, are you gonna disinfect a room with a can of gas and matches now?
Yes, I am. I am actually just gonna make Keem just destroy it, and whenever he builds the add-on to this house, I'll get him to build a whole new room. It just tilted up. It's just gotta tilt back down.
Yeah, I guess it looked like it was just tilted up a little bit, but you were right. Yeah, you could see a little bit of part of the dusk from before.
It turned off again. It's okay. It'll be okay. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. I mean, it's, yeah, that's better. Yeah, that looks better. Looks better than what it was.
I don't know how any of that could have happened, but whatever.
I don't either. Maybe I bumped into the
All right.
desk here.
All right. So still waiting on other girls. We got Scarlett.
Oh, Sarah wanted to be joined in, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me get Sarah back in here. Sarah, real quick, what's going on with you? Thank you, Dragon. Sarah.
You literally DM me on Twitter. Where you at, girl?
Sarah, where you at? All right, Flamenco, what's you want to say one more thing?
Oh, I just overall, I'm very enjoying the situation. There's a lot of Schadenfreude at my enemy's expense, and it's going to be fun to do a little gloat victory lap tomorrow. I would say that I'm here to piss on Salvo's grave, but he might get a little excited about that.
Well,
I don't know
listen,
if, I don't know if I want to do that.
Listen, you and Salvo were supposed to box, right?
Yeah.
Have you been training for that boxing match?
I mean, aside from just losing weight and dieting, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Need to get to like actually start weightlifting again.
Interesting. So you're not ready to box him. You were never serious about it?
We didn't really set up anything, so I wasn't really like training for anything.
Somebody called in and said a L for Salvo is not a W for Flamenco. Respond to that.
Well, like most of the shit that he went on against Tipster for turned out to be projections, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
But the shit you got accused of, right?
Yeah.
People think you're guilty of that. Is it true?
No. No. I'm not really into like any of that like age play shit. That shit is weird, dude. I'm not a big fan of that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Flamenco.
Yeah, later, dude.
Sarah is gonna come back. She's updating her.
Okay. Update. Guys, I gotta be like you guys are gonna understand, like Repsion's girlfriend, I don't really know the story. Flamenco, I don't really know the backstory with that. All I know is Flamenco and Salvo were beefing before I even knew who the fuck Salvo was. So I'm obviously you know, I wanna hear like an arch enemy or something have his little victory lap because I think it's funny. So yeah, you know, those two were trying to get me to set up a boxing match with them, and I had no idea what that was even about. Sarah, you there? Okay.
She's updating it. She's got to go.
Who are we waiting on? There's so many more other girls, and they're not here. So I want to hear from Chris. I want to hear from Edwin. I want to hear from all these fucking people.
Hey, Nolan, how you doing?
Did you get sent the video proof? Did you get the video proof yet?
Of what?
That it was Salvo talking to Repsion's ex-girlfriend.
That's what was the bed picture.
But that's a bed picture. Did you get video proof, like an audio or anything like that?
No, she said that they delete after. Yeah, they do delete on iPhone. They do.
Yeah.
After they already viewed it.
Dan Patch.
Unless you keep it.
Dan Patch, like a big Salvo news team fan, said, Keem is such a weirdo. Elaborate. Dan Patch, call in. Call me a weirdo to my face. Not in the chat. All right, so Nolan, what's your take on all this?
Okay, this shit is absolutely insane. Like, it's absolutely batshit crazy. Like,
yeah, it's pretty bad. So, Parking Tigers, I want you to call. Parking Tigers, I want you to call in too.
Okay, so there's a screenshot. Also, I'll send it to you right now on Twitter. But it's basically Salvo saying like, "Oh, I will groom in this server. I will."
Oh, we've seen it. It's everywhere.
Yeah, he said that in Augie's server, right?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty bad.
He's not looking good.
Can I say this? Keem, can I just say this? We need to put him in the cage. All right?
Yeah.
Get a cage. We need to get a cage. We need to grab Salvo. We need to put him in the cage. Okay.
It's pretty fucked up. And now somebody's sending me screenshots on the Maya situation, saying these are leaked Discord chats of Maya saying fucked up shit about kids. She is not trustworthy. She may have.
Ask her about that. We need to ask her about that. We need to bring her in here.
Get Maya back in here. All right. But this person says to me, she is not trustworthy. She may have had an experience with Salvo, but you don't want to be associated. We're not associated with her. What?
We want the story. We want the story.
Guys, listen. I know you all think Maya's a piece of shit, right? But she's not.
Some personal
Maya's
shit.
not going to be the next co-host of the Keemstar show. Like what? Like come on.
Y'all are trying to be
We're not
personal.
We're not associating with her. But when she sends us Salvo's number, we're like, oh,
I'm intrigued.
I
He's
guess
married.
I guess she was talking to Salvo.
A married
right?
man was talking to her.
You know, let's say there's a shitty person out there, a real shitty bad person, right? That nobody fucking likes. But another shitty person, all right, is sending them some shitty things and wants to air it out. You don't say, you know what? This is 100% not real and I don't believe this because that's a shitty person who outed it out. No. You look into it. You try to find out if it's real or not. I'm sorry, Nolan. You've been talking this whole time that I've been talking to. Go ahead. What did you say, Nolan?
Okay. All right. We need to get Maya in here, and we need to ask her what is with you in saying these things. But also, too, on the other hand, what Salvo is doing is absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely batshit crazy. All right.
Yeah.
We need to put him in a cage, and that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Also, too, Happy New Year, Keith.
Happy New Year to you. Okay.
Let me just say, okay. Cassandra said that Clara was lying to our faces, right? To begin with. Now her end quote is,
hello.
I
I'm Black
didn't
Andrew. What's up?
fucking say.
1 minute.
How's your day going?
80-30. 1 minute, please. We're talking. You can hear us talking. Shh. Go ahead.
Then
Yes, I can.
then she said,
I don't know why
I
I got
didn't.
tagged in.
Huh?
Just a moment of silence for the victims. I'm just kidding. Then she said, I didn't say you were fucking lying. Why did you say my name? What the actual fuck?
Cassandra, call in.
You said Clara was lying, and I thought you were still going off the narrative because you're sending me.
Cassandra, if you think it's all
their group
bullshit,
chat.
call in. Call in. If you think it's bullshit, I want to hear why you think it's bullshit. Go ahead, call in.
This chat went from I like Salvo to I hate Salvo real quick. It was like weird.
Real quick. I'm trying to think of who else.
Like I don't know really what's going on.
This is the Maya girl. Okay. Maya, listen. You there?
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were told that, we can't associate with you because you allegedly were on the Discord talking shit about little kids.
No.
Saying that
What?
apparently I got a chat here of you.
You realize I'm being, I listen, I used to date Dan, and Dan's crew is trying to blackball me right now. But
Who's
it's
Dan?
whatever. Repsion?
Yeah, well, no one's going to know what Dan is. You got to say Repsian. All right. So I got some leaked DMs sent to me about you role-playing, talking about little kids, about leaving someone naked in a puddle of cum or some shit. Like, this is...
I don't know what you're talking about, but if it's this thing that people keep posting in general chat in your server, I think Slug or Dan made it. I don't know what it is. I've said 1 billion times, but
well, if
everybody
people
takes it as a fact until I say something and then they bring it up. It's really weird.
Well, if people believe that you were saying this creepy stuff about kids in a Discord, and just let me finish.
Well,
then let me finish, please. Then wouldn't it be somewhat believable and not out of the question that Salvo knows about this story with Maya and now has a reason to hit up Maya? If Salvo believes that Maya is saying creepy stuff about kids in a Discord, then it kind of makes sense that Salvo might want to hit up Maya and talk about creepy shit about kids in private, right?
No, you're wrong, because I have like a daddy fetish and I'm very open about that. And I've sent Brantley that. I don't know what you're talking about really, but he was knew I had like a daddy kink, right? And he wanted to be like a dominant daddy.
Then why was he telling you in the DMs about being like
true, right?
7 and 13?
If that stuff was true, then wouldn't I play into when he said that? I completely disregarded it.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. It's hard to believe, but
Weird.
Nobody in the chat likes you, and they said you're lying. And
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I screen recorded it, and it's his number. I don't know what you want.
How did you get Salvo's number? How did you get his number?
He gave it to me on Discord.
So you had a conversation with him on Discord?
Yeah, and on WhatsApp.
What do you
And
say
on
to all
Twitter.
these people that are saying that you're lying?
They're just fucking hating bitches. I don't give a shit if you think I'm lying. I have evidence. It's cool. I don't care. I mean, I clearly talked to a lot of people, but I am, for clarification, I did end things with Salvo when I started talking to somebody. And the only reason that I'm saying stuff now is because I really didn't know how bad this was. Like, this is like really bad. It's like fucking like 20 people, and then the disabled girl. I didn't know it was this bad. So
Okay.
I just, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for calling in. All right. So look, here's the deal. All right. Maybe she is lying. Maybe this isn't real. All right. Maybe y'all are right that keep saying this because you hate Maya, right? There's still like fucking 20 other stories.
Right.
And one of them comes from Clara,
Right.
who's the closest person to Salvo online. Literally the closest. So yeah, maybe she is lying. But
She has a good motive too.
Yeah.
She could be like, "Oh, I didn't realize how much it was how crazy it was, so I decided to put my name."
Story would be
Who knows?
done and over, but you know, it's not one allegation. We're at 23 or 24. At
Yeah.
this point.
I remember blocking
because in 30 minutes is when we're talking to the girl that met Salvo at a hotel and hooked up with him, allegedly.
around this area, not this area.
Around this area. So we have 30 minutes to kill. And, you know, again, I'm still waiting on a few people. Carla.
Let's try to get Edwin.
Should I call Edwin? Yeah. Someone did text me. I just don't know who. You gotta try to call Edwin. All right.
Let's stir the fucking pot.
All right. Let me try to do this real quick.
You do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it, baby.
I'm gonna do it.
Show me how you do that thing.
I'm gonna do that thing.
Do that thing, baby.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit.
Your call.
Oh, he knows. Because it didn't ring all the way.
Okay.
All right, Chris.
Sorry, Mr. Call. Please leave a.
Okay. That was Salvo.
All right, Chris.
Called Edwin, called Salvo, no answer.
Hello, you've reached Chris Beanie.
Oh, shit. None of them. None of them.
And we got 50 gifted subs from Repsion. Guys, I know what we can do while we're waiting. And we have a ton of people in the waiting room. I think we talked to most of these people. I want to talk to Pewter Pot Pie or whatever the fuck his name.
Cooter Pot Pie.
No, I want to talk to, what the fuck is his name? Ripsion with another 50. Repsion is just doing this to say fuck you to the ex-girlfriend. You know that,
Must
right?
be.
Yeah, dude, love is a fucking crazy thing.
Love is a battlefield.
Damn, you sing good.
Boy, you need to stop. You know that was fake.
I'm about to Simon Powell that. Okay, so.
What? Simon Cowell?
Yeah, what did I say?
You said Powell?
I fucking dyslexic that the fuck up. Okay.
Ooh.
So Chris is mad that I just doxed him. But I'm sorry. Why is your fucking voicemail fucking?
It's not really doxing because your username online is your name.
Yeah,
and
true.
It's like
Yeah,
plain as day. Like, why else would you
Yeah.
pick that name?
Let's see.
We're not idiots.
Repsion is making it rain. He is making it rain. We can read donations, but I want to talk to Parking Tigers. Where the fuck is Parking Tigers?
Parking Tigers? Park your tigers in our Discord.
Who the fuck is this person? Hold on.
Who the fuck is this person?
Yo, Marvel Jojo. No, we already talked to you. You're a dude. We already talked to
You're
him.
so sexist.
No, but
Against your own sex.
No, I mean he's the dude that I thought was a girl before. That's why I said that. Let's see.
You're a dude.
Dinosaur Man, you're live on the air. What's up?
Hey, Keem. Maya's a pedophile. I'm going back to waiting room now.
Okay. You heard it right there. All right, so let me do this while we're waiting. Because I don't really know who to call in while I'm waiting for this other girl. I could do this.
Oh God, she put it in the Discord and his number is shown. So make sure that you're looking around for that.
Who put it in the Discord?
Maya.
Keemstar?
Oh my God, Maya just leaked Salvo's number.
Yeah, she did leak the number.
Maya,
what the hell are you doing?
I don't care what Salvo did. You shouldn't have leaked his number.
Because now, like, bro.
All right. Well, now the Salvo story's fucked up because any girl that has text messages with Salvo, they can't prove it because his number just got leaked.
Yep.
From Maya.
Thank you, Maya.
Gino, and moderators, delete that post immediately in the Discord. Thank you very much. Zach, what are your thoughts on everything?
First off, I think it's really crazy. I just want to say thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah.
But, these are pretty outrageous, allegations. But, with the whole messages from Maya, it is kind of damning. I will say it's very damning.
So, so is it kind of like you wait until there's one not credible person? Because I feel like a lot of the Salvo fans are like, dude, one of these bitches has to be lying. We got to find the one that's lying. All right. But then and they pick Maya. But it's like, okay, you found one that might be lying. What about all the others?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was just a lot of shit that was said about Salvo. So many different things stacking up. There has to be some shit that has to be proven. They say all this stuff with the piss fetish and all this other stuff, the SpongeBob porn, a lot of crazy stuff.
Well, I mean Claire's got all the DMs, and it's like, we read through that DM conversation and it's like, bro, there's no way that's fake. Like, no way.
So
everything's
like,
spelled wrong. Like, it doesn't have a good flow, like, come on.
Yeah. How do you feel about this though? Like, what are you gonna do moving forward?
I think Salvo needs serious help. And if he really did convince a disabled person to drink pee who's now suicidal, like, I feel like he should go to jail. I don't know what crime that is or if it even is a crime, but I just think he should go to jail. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
If he doesn't go to jail, he should definitely go to like rehab or something. Like, be locked up.
Some form of counseling.
Yeah,
bro, he needs help.
Secluded from everything.
This isn't like I said, Lady Gaga, you were born this way. Everything's okay. No, this is fucked up stuff, and someone needs to tell him that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so one thing also I wanted to say, Keemstar, is, I really think that you should bring back the Baited podcast, Keemstar.
Well, I'm doing a Baited reunion early next year.
I think it's one of the greatest podcasts of all time. Deadass.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. I'm trying to find my fucking revenue.
By the way, Parking Tigers is blocked on your Discord. That's why you can't call in.
Oh, okay. Well, do I want to go to his Discord? No, not really. Can somebody unblock him, please? If you are watching, let me see this. Super chat. I don't know how to get to my fucking donations. I'm lost here, people. Bear
Lost
with
in
me.
the sauce.
I'm lost.
He doesn't
in the
know
sauce.
where he's going or what he's doing.
I don't fucking know how to get there.
I thought it was.
So wait, are you cool with Tommy C? Are you and Tommy C good?
Yeah, we're on talking terms.
So he'll be at the reunion?
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be there 100%.
That's great. That's all I need to hear, Keem. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in
thanks
and
for calling in.
supporting.
Guys, sorry for the dead air. I literally don't know how to get to my fucking...
You've done it plenty of times, baby. You
Yeah,
can do
I
it.
can't find out how to do it. I can't
Here,
figure
come
out
on.
how to
We'll
fucking
do it together. Come on. We got this.
You go to...
You go where, yeah.
YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
And then you go to
Hold on, wait,
analytics, I think.
Audience. Right? No. I can't remember what it was.
I can't fucking find this shit. Wait.
Oh, that is it. Membership.
I found it, yeah.
Oh, no, not membership. Super chats.
Super chats. Okay.
We did it.
All right, guys. We're going to read super chats while we're waiting because we have a big call in like 40 minutes.
Oh, we have a person named Brick in here, by the way.
Okay. Brick.
What's up, Keem? What's up, Bradley?
What's up? What are you thinking about this situation, Brick?
I have some allegations that nobody's even talking about. It seems to have gotten swept under the rug, and everybody's like,
Oh, really?
Against Salvo or someone else?
Against Salvo.
Okay, run it.
Yeah. You know how the only person he paid out was Matt Pitt?
Yeah. With it,
that was in exchange
let's
for
hold on. Let's give the audience a little backstory so they understand what's going on. All right. So Salvo has this game show on his channel called Fireball. And a bunch of different YouTubers would compete, talk shit to each other, whatever. And the winner would get half of the super chats. He's done this at least 3 times, and no one ever got paid. And the only person that got paid was Matt Pitt. And why exactly did Matt Pitt get paid?
It was in exchange for stump picks. As we all know, Matt Pitt has one leg, and there is a fetish in the community.
Oh my god, I did. Oh my
leg.
god, I was literally gonna ask if he was into nub porn.
She was trying to tell me that this thing exists, and we were laughing about it like 2 weeks ago.
I was literally gonna ask if he was into that.
You mean to tell me he
You
only
have good intuition, Brantley? That's what that means.
You mean to tell me that he only paid Matt Pitt because Matt Pitt sent him pictures of his nub?
Showed nub, yeah. Showed nub. Get the get the dub, get the money. That's why Matt Pitt won twice. Because Salvo has a thing for Matt Pitt's nub.
Are you being for real?
That sounds like a troll. We're going to have to talk directly to Matt Pitt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call.
What?
All right, guys, we have some super chats that we're going to get through, and then we got other big shit on this story. Okay. So $7 coming from Lena Taylor saying, I'm disgusted and appalled by Salvo's actions. I can't believe he didn't try and sext with me. What a sick world we live in.
Tell me about it. Go ahead, girl. You're fine.
Dust Productions said, what up, Keem? Dill said, laughing at the man. Dill also said, I feel sorry for Courtney. We do too. We do too. Cooter Pot Pie said, get Salvo's wife on the show. We're down. Dill said, ha 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 ha. Joey Abel said, first time I've been able to tune into the new show. Super sick. Setup, man. Congrats. Shadowhunter said, how about them Broncos? Raw by Jane said, laughing out loud. The Queen's face says it all. Shadow Hunter said, life is like a box of chocolates. Bobby123 said, are you going to talk to the men?
Oh, the men that are we
tried to call one of them, but they didn't answer the phone. Cooter Pot Pie said, Salvo, grab a cold plastic cup out of the fridge and sit back. This is gonna be a while.
Oh shit.
Sarah Sausage, whose mic still doesn't work for some reason. She's here. I'm gonna bring her in.
She's here now.
Let me get through these donations, Sarah, and then we'll try to use your mic again. Wait, Matt Pitt's here. Hold on.
Just shared a photo with me.
Let's address this. Okay.
Oh.
Matt Pitt, is it
Yo,
true?
what's up?
Did you send stub?
It is not true. I
did
not send stump pics for. I did send one stump pic to prove that I lost a leg because Tommy said that if I win the money, I will use it to buy a new leg. So I did send one stump pic, but it was not for sexual gratification.
All right, you heard it right there, directly from Matt Pitt. The allegation about him getting stub pictures, 100% fake. All right, let's get back to the donos. Sarah Sausage said, I pulled over, and I sincerely hope that everyone is okay. The woman in Salvo's DMs, whether warranted or not, the Salvo's news team, the fans, if this has affected you, I hope that all of you recover and go on to bigger and better things. Ashers and Clara.
Azure.
Jesus. Okay, what did Salvo send you?
Oh, it's Salvo. No, this is Maya.
Tipster.
Maya said, can't ban and blackballed when I'm the only one sending receipts, but whatever. There's nothing on that.
Oh.
It's just
Okay, so Maya sent a video of the DMs.
I have the
Okay. Maya
the
does
shows.
I believe Maya. Guys, all right? I believe Maya. She sent me screenshots. She sent us a video of her on the fucking thing refreshing. The pictures that Salvo sent her are in Brantley's fucking room where he sleeps when he comes over, our spare room,
Yep.
basically. I believe Maya. Sorry, I do. You know, she's got a lot of fucking evidence here. All right. Moving on. Victor the Goose said, what's her OnlyFans? I just want to verify. Slug said, I would love to call in, but I'm banned from the server. Cooter Pot Pie said, we need Edwin on the show. He's been real quiet since he was on the show. That is true. Shadowhunter said, go to the gym. Shadowhunter said, stretch and exercise. Cooter Pot Pie said, play Floptina's diss track at the end of the show, possibly. Cooter said, what do you mean you're not a victim? You was eating toothpaste and toenail burritos. That's right. He's talking about PP. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, PP, you were kind of a victim. Then he made you do that gross stuff. Joe Dirk said, didn't Keem say Salvo cheated on his wife drunk on an old
I already read
episode? Keem doesn't care. He's just doing this for the views. Keem says men manipulate women all the time. It is true. They do. I mean, what is game? Oh, when we're talking about kicking game, like a guy is kicking game, what is that? That's manipulation. They're kicking game. Baby, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in the world.
I'll give you anything you want.
Yeah, it's like, what? Duh. Like, this kid never had a girlfriend. That's
Come here, girl. Let me put that thing in my
Never
in your
once.
butt.
Spacey said, send us PP's username on Twitter. Shadowhunter said something about the gym again. Twerks said shout out to himself. Sarah Sausage said, did Salvo give the channel that he promised as a win? No, he didn't. Spefacy said, tell PP she sounds sexy. I want to know her Twitter. God.
She is sexy.
Bro, this dude really wants your Twitter.
She's sexy.
Brantley looks fire. Shadowhunter. It's like the same person donating over and over again. 20 girls. Maybe I should be a streamer. From Shadowhunter. Emote Man said CJ Brown is a snake and whack. I agree. He literally was doing a clout move, I think, in my opinion, based on everything he said. I agree. Cuter Pot Pie said Salvo didn't land any of these girls besides Edwin. That was a funny donation. We got to get
Sorry.
Mayo's old Tumblr is her DDIG playing as a baby. That would make sense why Salvo hit her up if he's in.
Oh, Lord.
Sarah Sausage,
Kudo.
thanks for letting me in. I do want to say a few things. I'll wait until I'm asked. All right, let's get her in right now.
We also got to get Parking Tigers in here.
Yeah, somebody unban Parking Tigers. Oh, there he is. All right. So, Sarah, what's up? Your mic working?
Oh, Lord,
Sarah, is your mic working? Hello?
Hey, Kim.
1 minute
Hey,
parking.
parking.
1 minute parking. Sarah, you there? Her mic is not working again. All right, bye. All right, Parking Tigers, you are second in command of the Salvo news team. Salvo has shouted you out like multiple times. You're a verified journalist. I mean, there goes Clara as the top queen, #1, and then Parking Tigers right under. So tell us what's going on. Why have you turned your back on Salvo Pancakes?
We just discovered the truth. I've found out about this stuff before a lot of people, and some of the S&T members kind of talked together, and it's just been something that's been bubbling for the last couple weeks.
Yeah. What have you heard that hasn't been mentioned yet? You've been watching the show?
The thing I was alluding to that hadn't been mentioned was the gargling, the piss stuff. So I'm glad that came out.
Dear Lord.
Do you believe that? Is Clara telling the truth that Salvo really? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because-
Are you? There's an echo when I talk. It comes back for some reason. Do you have the stream in the background or what? What is that? Anyhow.
Here, let me turn my volume down.
Do you believe what Claire is saying, that Salvo really did take basically a mentally handicapped person, convince them to drink piss, all right, and lick piss off the floor, and now that girl is allegedly suicidal because of all this this manipulation from Salvo? Do you think he really did that?
Yeah, I do, for sure. After hearing all the different stories, yeah, I find the whole thing.
Have you seen any proof?
honestly so fucked.
Have you seen any proof of that story being true?
I know Clara has talked directly to that person and they've exchanged DMs.
Okay.
I haven't personally seen it though.
Do you think CJ Brown feels bad about rushing and like not like really platforming the victims and just trying to like be first and kind of exploit the situation? Do you think he feels bad? Does he know? Does he know he made a mistake? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, he does.
All right, good.
And I believe that, you know, he had good intentions, but this whole thing like just imploded in my server, and we're the Salvo News team, and we just reacted to it.
Do you think this is the end of Salvo?
Yeah, I do. Like, I don't know how you can come back from this. Like, in the Red Bar community, they're just eating him alive right now with the cuck stuff, the piss stuff. Like, he's going to be a mockery there forever.
Are those Red Bar people watching me now?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Fucking shout out to Red Bar. Fucking love Red Bar.
Shout out to Xanalytics and Ender. He's like the main Red Bar guy, and he actually helped uncover some of this stuff and talk to victims and things like that.
And Mike David's a good fucking dude. Like he legitimately
and an interesting thing is like me, CJ, and Salvo all came from Red Bar, and the thing with Red Bar,
I'll say this:
like,
he is by far the most entertaining fucking podcaster there is, point blank, period. Because Red Bar, for those of you that don't know Red Bar does his show on his own website. All right.
Oh, Lord.
So Red Bar can do and say whatever the fuck he wants. And if you watch Red Bar, what you're really watching is some like 2014 content that just isn't allowed anymore. This motherfucker is
100%.
being raw, and it's awesome. Red Bar bullied the fuck out of Logan Paul's buddy Mike so bad. The shit was fucking hilarious. It was like, it was so fucking good. But anyhow.
And Red Bar's whole thing is like exposing, you know, petty crimes and things like that. So, you know, when me, CJ, and Salvo were all talking, we're making fun of these people getting horny on Discord. We're making fun of this stuff. We think he's a married man. So when all this stuff comes out, like, we can't help but make fun of him.
Well, dude, you're talking to Salvo every single day. All right.
Yeah.
How is this a fucking?
Yeah, I'm sending him a lot of scoops. Like I used to send.
Well, how is this all a
stuff in
surprise
Red
to you?
Bar.
How come you didn't know any shit? Because like, we're friends with him, and we're like, we know shit.
There's another one from
not
Tipster.
really bad stuff that needs to be exposed, but like,
Tipster found another one.
So how are you? Oh God, there's another girl. Another girl has reached out to Tipster.
Another girl.
Well,
Oh
no,
my
I think
God.
it's a tweet from somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a tweet.
And Tipster sent it to me.
Slug, do you want to call in? Oh my God, Slug has a whole thread.
Slug's the guy that's been doxing me.
Okay, so Slug is a guy.
No, look. That's her app.
Slug is this dude that's been doxing me the last couple of days.
Oil Wang, call in. Oil Wang, if you're watching right now, call in. Okay.
But yeah, Keem, you want to hear something else interesting?
Yeah.
Is I found out through Clara that Salvo absolutely hated me and was jealous of me the last couple months and was like working against me. He was furious. I made this server and that people started hanging out there. He didn't want Clara to even be in my server with her video on. He like made I don't know. He alluded she was being like a whore or something for turning her camera on in my server. Like,
Interesting.
unreal.
Interesting.
I just found this out. Like, I thought we were bros, honestly.
Oh my God, that's Olivia. That's Boblux's girlfriend. We're so confused. We barely know any of these people. I don't know what. I wish Tipster, if you're gonna DM Brantley, like explain yourself. Don't send us a fucking picture of a tweet and think we know what the fuck you're talking about, because we don't know.
No.
We don't know. But I'm pretty sure Oil Wang is I think Boblux's girlfriend. I don't fucking know anymore. Well, what about, you just opened up a good question, Parking Tigers, right? If he was jealous of you and mad at you that you made your own server, did you, Clara, and CJ Brownie plot this strategy to destroy Salvo?
Dude, I wish.
I'm just trying to like give the diehard Salvo fans some hope.
They done disappeared, apparently.
You know,
Dude, they've been coming at me so hard the last few days, calling me a liar.
Are they still calling you a liar after this live stream?
There's still a lot of victim blaming going on.
Well, I mean, let's be real, right? I seen Hannah Animal put out a tweet saying, you know, what the fuck's wrong with these girls going after a married man? Is Hannah Animal, does she have a point by saying that?
Dude, I don't know.
Or do the girls get a pass because, you know, Salvo's telling them, hey, like, we're getting a divorce, you know?
Someone commented.
I think it's a lot more fucked up that they're kind of manipulated and led to believe they're the only one, and he's not actually with his wife.
Yeah.
Someone commented, Salvo whacks it in her bed. And I retweeted it.
We're going to have to fucking disinfect that. Actually, you clean it every time. You wash the fucking sheets every time, so it's already been somewhat
it's
clean.
been Tide Pod
We're going to
up.
have to take that black light over the pool table into your fucking spare
Oh
bedroom.
my God. Yeah. And on that couch.
Dude. Kill us. Brantley. Okay. Now that we know how fucked up Salvo is, you understand that you have your underwear drawer and shit in that same room, right?
No! You can't do that to me.
You
Don't
understand
do that.
like,
Don't do that.
In the same exact room.
Bro, he's okay. You remember whenever I was changing in my room and he like opened the door and he was like, oh shit. And then he closed it real quick. That seems kind of weird to me now too. Like he knew I was in my fucking room. The door is closed. The door's never closed. He knows that. Oh my God, kill me, bro.
Yeah, I'll punch a motherfucker. I don't care. I'm gonna fucking hit you.
Bro, I am dead. I can't.
If you're peeping Tom with my girl, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
It's like all Lincoln now.
You're gonna.
Like, why the
Bro,
door's
what
closed.
about Salvo touching me? Bro, do
oh
you
my
know
God,
how,
he tried to kiss you multiple times.
Do you know how fucking uncomfortable this shit is? It's like, bro,
He's
get
a
off
horny
me. Like,
little
I'm
fucker.
not fucking Edwin. I'm not Chris. I'm not kissing you, fucker. Like,
Little
get away
horn
from me.
dog.
Like, what
I
about
thought that
shit,
was all
bro?
like ironic.
I thought it was too.
I don't want no dude fucking touching me, hanging on me. I'm sorry, I don't. Right? I don't. I like really don't. Dude, I want to fucking hit him, and he kept doing this over and over again. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fucking knock this dude.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. And I know some dudes play around like that, you know, so I'm assuming that that's what he's doing.
Tipster
but
said,
now-
check your DMs now. I'm just kidding. He didn't
I'd
say
like to
now.
apologize to Tipster, by the way.
All right. Yo, Tipster, call in.
Yeah, Tippy, call in.
Call in.
Okay, so Bunny said he wanted in your keem hole. She
Probably
remembered
did.
she gifted 3 months.
Well, dude, the night that we locked ourselves in the room,
He really did.
we are not. We don't play that way. Like, no, thank
No,
you.
thank you.
Mm-mm.
No sausage fest. I'm good. I think I'm more into women anyway. I'm just kidding. What did he send you?
Okay.
What are you talking about over there?
So, wow. All right.
All right.
So these allegedly, according to 8030, are Bo Black's girlfriend and Salvo sexting. That's what these screenshots are.
Bo Black's girlfriend? Wait, what?
When I say Bo Black's girlfriend, I'm using that term very lightly because Edwin introduced a girl to Bo Black's and they had like a fake date on Xyles, right?
Okay.
Well, not a fake date, but like an internet date. And they were
Yeah.
supposed to go on a real date. And apparently the whole time Bo Black's has been talking to this girl, really Salvo has been talking to this girl and they're sexting. And that's what these screenshots are. Do I know if they're real? I have no idea. I have no idea if these are real. These
This is
come
too
from
much for my
80,
blood pressure.
30, and then Tipster send it to us. So 8030 is a mod. I didn't know he was a mod, but is this real? 8030, is it real? We got a new member. Shout out to you. So yeah. What is wrong with Salvo Parking Tigers?
Damn phone
what is
just
wrong
died.
with this guy?
I don't know. He's sick in the head.
All right. Clara, are you still here? Because I need Clara to get the Niagara girl here.
No one needs to be DMing me anything. My phone just died.
I want to talk to the Niagara girl, and she gets out of work soon, and she's calling in.
Apparently she's in waiting.
What's her name? Which one is her? Is she Link?
Who?
Link, are you Niagara girl? Link?
Oh, hello?
Oh, Link, what are your thoughts on the situation?
I'm kind of jumping into this a little bit blind. I've been hearing some things, and I'm getting a good laugh out of it, but excuse me, I mainly called in because of a guy you had on a little bit earlier, a guy named Flamenco. You said you weren't really familiar with what he was accused of, right?
Not really, no.
I'd like to tell you, not necessarily what he was accused of, but what he admitted to, if that's all right with you.
Sure. What did
Just
Flamenco admit to? Because the only thing I know is something to do with like fucking cartoon, like lolly fucking weird shit.
Well, kind of. Okay. So this was back when he was doxxed earlier in the year. People found, what was it, porn accounts that linked to a hentai site that had in his what was it, favorite section, fucking comics of underage anime boys being fucked.
Oh,
okay.
Hello.
All right.
Whoa.
So that's what Flamenco
Dear
did.
God.
Okay. And Flamenco and Salvo are fighting each other and both doing weird shit. All right. I had to kick him out. And by the way, that's allegedly. I have no idea if that's true or not. All right. Somebody said drag oil in, but where is she? I don't see her in the
Kind
Discord.
of phony in the chat.
She's who?
Kind of phony.
Okay. All right. All right. So this is Bo Black's girlfriend live on the air.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bo Black's girlfriend. Were you really cheating on Bo Black's and sexting Salvo Pancakes?
First of all, me and Bolex were never that serious, but I wasn't cheating on him because we agreed to be friends by the time that Salvo DM'd me.
Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Edwin and Xylee play a part in setting you up with Bo Blacks as an internet like date or something, right?
Yes, 100%. I didn't even know who he was until that stream.
And you were attracted to Bo Blacks. Like you guys were making a plan to have an in real life date. And I know this because I was in that stream and I invited you guys because you live in Texas and Bo Blacks was planning on going to Texas. I invited both of you to come to the boxing match that was in Texas back in November or October, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking to Bo Blacks. It didn't really get too serious, apparently, right? But I just know you as Bo Blacks' girlfriend. When does Salvo jump in your DMs, and when do you start sexting with Salvo?
I wasn't really sexting him. He was just flirting with me, and then he gave me his number. But
well, I mean, you sent him. I'm looking at a picture of you practically naked.
Like if you were married to a man, would you want your man doing that?
No, he sent me that. He sent me because I posted that on Twitter. He sent me my own tweet.
Oh.
And that's how he slid in my DMs.
Okay, so I gotta look at these fucking DMs again. So he slid into your DMs with your own picture of you in your bathing suit or underwear, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Right. Right.
And what did you think about that? You think it was a little weird that a married man's like hitting on you?
Yeah, and I even like in those screenshots, I'm like, "Aren't you married?" And then he was like, kind of blew it off. But when we started texting, like actual texting on our phones, he told me that him and his wife were separated. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I thought it was fine, but some other people told me they are not separated at the moment.
Well, Bo Black's ex-girlfriend, right? I would like to inform you that you are girl number 28.
Oh my
Girl
God.
number 28.
It's probably more than that.
Dude, this
Let's
is
be
crazy.
real.
It's like every girl, guys, chat. Do you understand that any girl that's in this community, and when I say community, I'm talking about Edwin's chat. I'm talking
Xylee's
about
chat.
Xylee's chat. I'm talking about the fucking Augie, Bo Blacks, Chris, all right? Dead on Dave.
Even our chat,
Tommy
hell.
C. Like all these streamers in the commentary community, Salvo's like people, right? Every
been fucking
girl
oil.
that we know of that has a name that's recognized by the other community members, Salvo has been sexting.
Did he? Why?
What the actual fuck?
Okay, why would he though? That's the thing. Why would he do that? Because he knows it's gonna get out. Like, why would he do all this?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like, is it real? Is this real? Like,
It was like every single girl that was in my server, pretty much.
Damn. Why did it take so long to get out? That's
'Cause
weird.
Nobody knew. They all thought they were the one, I guess. It wasn't until people started getting in VCs without Salvo being there, they kind of got comfortable and started talking.
Dude, everybody get on Twitter and get Abby Blackbird here immediately. Because I know, bro, I would bet money that Salvo was sexting with Abby Blackbird.
and that's why she was such a biatch.
She turned into such a Salvo stan overnight. It made no sense.
She was so brutal to me, bro.
Dude,
oh my
dude,
god.
one night she's like, yeah, Salvo's cool, but he's kind of a fucking dick. The next day she was like kissing the ground Salvo walked on. What changed? What happened?
Bro.
She's over here tweeting out, we are Salvo, we are Salvo.
He
we are
really
Salvo."
treated all these women like they were the only girl in the world.
And by the way, what was
He
it?
told me that he flirted with other people though, like in real life.
Okay, all right. You know what's funny though about Abby is, dude, remember when she turned into the Salvo fan? She's like, and Salvo actually said this too, like, your channel's dying. Fucking you and Brantley are boring, bro. Consistently,
And then she
week
goes,
after week,
"You're never gonna have babies."
we pulled more viewers than Salvo. Like, what? What are you talking about? And then Salvo would said, he's like, wait until 8 months, bro. I'm gonna be way bigger than you.
It didn't take 8 months. It didn't take 8 months for you to be bigger than Keem.
Maybe.
In a different way.
Maybe. You know, maybe he's happy right now because he's the center of the topic.
But it's not in a good way.
But it's kind of done and over with. Because what do you talk about next? Like, you know, what is he gonna do? Like go rob somebody's house and get arrested to be the center of attention?
No,
next?
he's gonna go do something really sexually bad to get arrested. He's not gonna kill somebody to get arrested.
I'm just saying, like, what do you do from here? Like, what's his next stunt so he can be the center of attention?
True. True.
What do you think, Parking Tigers?
Dude, I don't know. I think he might reinvent himself. Like, have you ever seen all his old YouTube channels? He's had like these different personalities and characters.
Yeah, but don't you think this one's gonna follow him? I mean, this is the type of shit that's gonna follow you around.
Oh yeah, I think he's got to take like at least a year off.
So we finally have Tor here. Tor, if you could unmute, please.
Is this who we've been waiting on?
This is the girl that we've been waiting on.
Nice. I've spoken with Tor earlier today. She's the one who sent me some of those DMs that I sent you, Keem.
Yeah. And if there's any other girls that would like to call in with their stories with Salvo, it's right there. Not that it's needed.
Hello?
Hey, Tor. All right, listen, Tor. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tor, listen, this is what I've been told. And this is the first time I've gotten to meet you. All right. But what I've been told, and I want you to say in your own words, even if I'm right, is that basically you came out to Buffalo near Buffalo, Niagara or whatever, to meet up with Salvo Pancakes after he did my show to hook up in a hotel room. Is that true?
Kind of, yeah, except it was before your show. So I don't know if can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys did a show before that or not. I don't know, but it was September 26th that he came across the border, came to Niagara. I met him there. And yeah. And then when he left, then he went and did your show, and that's when he said you were like, you cheated on your wife and you got caught. And he was like, I didn't get caught. I didn't cheat on my wife. It was such a slip, bro. But yeah, so it was after that he did your show, I think.
Well, I think
he did come to Niagara to see me.
That is all the way in September. So that is the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's like one of the first times that he
This
came
show
here.
started on no, not the first time. That's like
One of the first times.
seventh time he was here.
It was one of the first because we talked about the trailer and how I said to him like the first show you guys did like didn't have any of the stuff from the trailer, and then he said like yeah, Keem made us do this, do that, whatever, and yeah, so it was definitely one of the first ones.
That's insane. So now Clara is backing up the story because she said in chat basically she remembers when he went to Canada. What the fuck?
Yeah, in the
I
live
remember
stream
that as well.
the live stream that he did
Yeah.
in the casino, he did that on my phone because his didn't have internet, so he took my phone from me to do the in real life stream.
Somebody said, why does her voice sound like that? Is she crying? If I remember
Oh no,
correct,
sorry, I'm outside, it's cold.
yeah, didn't you just get out of work?
Yeah, like I literally just ran out of the building. I was like, I gotta
Okay.
go, guys. See you later. Yeah, sorry.
So are you like a part of this community? Like, have you been watching like his live streams? Have you still talked to him after the hookup?
Yeah, I only stopped talking to him like a couple weeks ago. So
Did you know he was
yeah.
Did you know he was talking to all these other girls?
No, but like I'm not like in my feelings about it. Like I wasn't pursuing a relationship with him. Like it was literally just like a sex thing.
Did you know he was married?
Okay. Yes. And I'm not even going to try and defend that a little bit. Like I understand that was shitty of me and that you know, that's bad. I'm not even going to try to deny that. But I knew he had a wife because he would say it in streams. He would always say like my mulatto wife and my 3 mulatto children. And I wasn't totally sure, like, is she real for real? But he was wearing a wedding ring when he came to see me. So, and then like in his pictures, you can see like women's shit in the background, like in the shower and everything. So like I assumed like he did. And then after we hooked up, sorry, I'm cold. That's why my voice is shaking. After we hooked up, my sister found out that he was married because I said like, oh, this guy from YouTube, Salvo, and she went and watched his streams and he mentions his wife, whatever. And she reamed me out. So I felt bad at that point because I was confronted with like the objectively fucked up thing that I did, and so I messaged him and I was like, hey, I'm feeling really badly about this. Like I feel guilty, and that's when he told me that him and his wife are separated and she is living in Florida with her sister.
Okay.
Wow.
So you slept with him with the wedding ring on? Like, did he take it off at least?
He took it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
yeah. Sounds about
when
right.
he put it back on, when he did the IRL stream, like in the casino.
How do y'all
Man,
like?
that's
I want to
suspicious.
know if these girls be using protection or not. Cause like, what if he's going around getting these girls pregnant?
Yeah, we did not. I used Plan B.
You ain't
You
scared
just
you
know
got
Salvo
you ain't
doesn't have
scared you
protection.
got something now? Cause all this stuff.
Well, no, because healthcare is free here, so I got checked up
Okay, period.
afterwards.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm good. Like he's good.
All
I
right.
mean, I don't know if he's good.
Well,
but
to be fair, listen, this is the only girl that we know of that he hooked up with. That's
like physically,
out. That's
not
out.
just effect.
Yeah. Everyone else he was
Yeah.
sexting. So, allegedly,
For now.
because we don't know. We were in the room.
Oh my God! Stop.
He also begged me to get my passport to come to Buffalo.
Wow.
Hey Tor, what about the weed story?
Oh, the weed story. Okay, so
Oh yeah, someone sent me screenshots of him trying to buy weed from some people.
So he kind of made it seem like he was like also a stoner because I work in a dispensary.
Yeah.
So, like I was like, hey, like,
Bro, that
let's smoke
motherfucker
together.
cannot smoke.
No, man, he can't. It was so funny. It was so funny. Okay, so I brought a Pink Rings pre-roll, and it's infused with distillate and has keef rolled over it, so it's pretty potent.
Yum.
It's so good, girl. So I brought that. I lit it up. He took one hit, passed it back to me, took another hit, and then he was down for the count. Like he was done. He was out.
Bro, swear he can't even finish a bowl, bro. Do you know how
Like, not
embarrassing
even
that
2
is?
hits.
This is okay.
And,
Listen, this is how Brantley and Salvo became kind of friends, right? Because she always like just thought he was a dork and would always punch him and beat him up and whatnot. But then Salvo was like, "I'll smoke the weed. I'll smoke the weed." So every time Salvo would come over, Brantley would try to get him fucked up where he couldn't function.
And we would always be smoking my shit because he says that he smoked weed. He said he was a stoner, like he did you, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. We're going to smoke. We're going to chill. And we're smoking, and he cannot hang. So I'm like, oh, this is fun. I'm going to do this every time. Then he started bringing his own shit, which I'm guessing he got from you, which was
no, I didn't
pre-rolls.
give him any weed.
No, because he
smokes Delta 8.
He would have had to cross the border. He would get arrested for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that is right. I forgot.
Yeah. But yeah, he smoked Delta 8.
No, he was getting those joints
really.
that he was bringing over from the res. Well, I mean, that's what he told me, but who knows?
Well, I had
All I
him fucked
know
off
is-
his ass from the shit from the res.
All I know is like this dude needs like help. He needs
Yeah, dude.
he needs counseling. This is
He
like
does, because I made it very clear to him, like, I am not like trying to like be in a relationship with you. Like, you live in a different country. Like, I don't know what you got going on. But like, that's not what I'm here for. Like, kind of just wanted to hook up with him, you know?
Yeah.
And so he like made me get like weird. Like, he would be like, I want to know how your day's going. Like, hey,
Wait, how
baby,
did y'all
how is
meet?
everything?
wait. I got a better question. Did he do anything weird during the act?
Okay, yeah. One thing, I don't know for sure, like, I don't know for sure if this is what he was doing. But it's just so awkward. Oh my God. So like, he's behind me. I'm facing the wall. And I look back at one point and he's got his phone out and it's pointing right at me. And so like, I like jumped right up and sort of pushed him off. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you fucking recording me? Am I allowed to swear?
No, yeah, you
No,
can.
we can hear you.
She said, can she swear?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got paranoid that he was filming me like while we were fucking without my permission. And then I don't know, he made it seem like he wasn't. But why else would you have your phone out and pointed at me?
Did you check
the
his
only other,
phone?
like, he wouldn't let me look at it really. Like, he was just like, he would like show
I
me
would
the
have been
screen.
like, show me your phone, show me your camera roll.
Bro,
Like, what
I'm
the
not
fuck?
even joking. If I am his wife, and the moment that I saw all this shit, oh
Well, I think he
my
has two
God,
phones.
bitch.
You're
He's got
burning down the
multiple phones,
house.
I think.
Oh, not only am I burning down the house, I'm making sure you're tied to the house.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
Ronnie,
And
in
the bitches.
Ronnie in the chat says this is crazy that this is still going on. Yeah, we're on like woman number 29, I believe.
Too many.
Wow, I'm so special.
Okay, so other than that, any weird like sexual stuff?
Like, did he want to pee in your mouth?
So he didn't bring up the piss stuff until after like we had already hooked up and like a month had gone by. So like our actual encounter was pretty vanilla, like just regular, except for like the feet stuff, obviously.
So
And then-
so he's in the feed stuff. You know that pretty vanilla hookup, except for maybe he's filming your ass or whatever. Like while you're doing it, pretty fucking weird shit. But then after the fact, while you're still talking, he wants you to pee on him.
Yeah. No, he wants to pee on me. He wants to pee on me.
Oh, he wants to pee on you. He wants to pee on
And
you.
so like we were already talking about like BDSM stuff. So like I was like, you know, like I'm willing to do like a few different things in the bedroom. I'm not 100% vanilla. And so then I was like, I want to know more about like your kinks. And then I don't know if Parking Tigers or Clara showed you the screenshot that I sent with all of the different kinks that were listed out. I know people are on Twitter being like, this is definitely fake. No, that's 100% real. That is 100% real.
So should we read that? All right.
It's
you
really
want to?
funny, yeah.
All right, so listen,
show you
this
my
is a
goosebumps.
screenshot from this girl who, had a physical in real life interaction with the one, the only Salvo Pancakes. And some DMs were going back and forth that Parking Tigers tweeted out.
What was it, bad or good?
And we
What, the sex?
Yeah. Everybody
it
want to
wasn't
know.
bad.
Okay.
I mean, like it was it was good at first, but like by like the fourth time, like it was like a a three pump chump situation.
Oh no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit. By the fourth time. By the way.
Yeah. Well, we were only together for like 6 or 7 hours, and it was mostly just that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Damn.
So
little pump chump.
Little pump chump.
chump.
Munch. Little munch.
Little munch.
Little munch. All right. So these are some DMs from Salvo to this girl who was on the line who had an in real life interaction with the Salvo Pancakes, allegedly. Salvo says, just lastly, I've been into being the submissive one, and I definitely have to be craving that, I love being in complete control. I love everything you said about you being submissive. Yes, right up my alley.
What?
It's also a
That doesn't even
spectrum.
make sense.
It's also a spectrum, like a girl that I'm very close with and trust. My biggest kink is to share her.
Which I thought was so funny because like I am not your closest girl. Like you can't trust me, bro. Like what do you mean? You're still asking me to do that.
Cuck! Yep.
You can't be doing that.
Cuck alert. Cuck alert.
What? Okay, let me read that line again.
Well, it's not just his girl that he likes to share, though. It's other people's girls.
Dude, it gets so much better too.
Okay, he says, and I quote, it's also a spectrum. Like a girl that I'm very close with and I trust, my biggest kink is to share her. Wow. Okay, bro, it's over. Okay. He goes on to say, face fucking is one of my faves. You were amazing.
Bro, what is this? Yo, what?
Like, I wouldn't even care if you ended up throwing up on my cock.
Yo, no. Yo, what? No, yo.
Yes, this was another thing. He wanted me to puke. Like when I was on his thing, like he was like shoving it in my throat so hard. I think intentionally trying to make me puke. But your girl can hold it down.
God.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love being submissive lately too, and I'm into pegging, being degraded too. Also P.
That's the best. Also Pete.
I both ways. So by both ways, likes guys and girls.
I think he meant like he's like
He likes it in his
Yeah.
booty.
This may sound weird, ha ha ha, but one of the hottest things to me is me and my girl going out together and watching her flirt and pick up a guy and we bring him back and we both fuck her.
Yeah.
Wait, so why the fuck is she mad that he's out here being a dog? If that's the case.
Because that's a lie, obviously. That man knows how to do nothing other than fucking
She
lie.
blocked me, bro.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't do
not what
that.
y'all
There's
are
no
doing.
way.
Yo, I can't. This
is fucking.
His wife
Holy-
looks classy. His wife looks like a darling
She
angel,
is.
like classy.
She's a very nice
There's no
nice girl.
way. There's no way
She
she's
made
down
us
and
a
dirty in the
pie.
bars. I'm
There-
sorry.
His wife, I would not believe it at all.
No.
I would
she
not
made
believe
us
it.
a
second.
pie, bro.
She's just.
She
yeah.
said, I don't know how to cook, but I just learned how to bake. I'm going to make you guys a pie.
Like,
Bro,
come on.
there's no way that she's
How are
throwing
you
up on
fumbling
that
that?
boy's dick.
Yo, I just want to know: is there anyone still here that thinks this is all bullshit? There's just way too many witnesses. There's way too
I
much
don't really
evidence.
have any like physical proof of like us actually hooking up unless he actually took a video because it was very like let's keep this hush hush. So
There's
I
way
take
too
any
many
photos
people
of
coming
him.
forward. You're like witness number fucking 30. Like, yo, 1 in the chat if you believe this shit. 2 in the chat if you think it's fake. Because like, I don't know how anyone could think it's fake at this point. Like, it's just too much.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just too
But
much.
I do have messages of us like coordinating when he was crossing the border and me being like, hey, I'm right here outside of the Sheridan. I dropped my pin. And then, then we met up.
Can
So
you
I do have
DM
the
can you
messages
DM
to kind of prove that.
Can you DM Carla? She wants to share something. Carla, you're actually live on the show.
My
Carla,
phone's dead.
everyone believes
I
this.
don't-
All ones. Everyone believes this. All right, Carla.
Bro, I literally, bro.
Carla, don't worry about the DM. We'll
Throw
figure
it
it out.
up on dick.
We'll figure it out later. Carla, what's your story?
Hi. No, my story is way more simple. We started DMing when I joined your server for the Kimstar show, and he added me on on the DMs and waved me.
Yeah.
And we started talking small talk, but then I sent on your stream, I was sending always those funny messages. If you don't remember, you said I was a Spanish hot woman.
Yeah.
I think we looked at your. No, that wasn't your YouTube. I don't think.
No, your Twitter. You have you're a very attractive woman, and I made a comment. I'm like, that hot. I think I mislabeled your country though.
No, it's okay, but yeah, my pictures are from years ago. I'm
Okay.
I'm your age, Kimstar.
You're my age. You're 40, right? And so
yeah,
Salvo jumped in your DMs and was like trying to hook up with you too.
Yeah, he was. He said like he liked the super chats, the messages I was sending on the stream. They were funny. I asked which messages, if they were that I said that I was hot or wet, something helpful. And I like it. And then he asked to go to the Snapchat, Greg Paul Forever.
I mean,
Snapchat.
It looks like we have a potential another girl. 1 minute. I'm gonna put the link to the server in the chat right now. What happens next, Carla?
Yeah, he sent. He asked me pictures and sent me pictures of him. When he was on your house.
So he's sending you pictures of him. Were they inappropriate pictures or what?
Yes, he was with his paint. What failed here? Well,
with
his
banana
showing
out.
himself, and he was in front of a TV. When he were with his pajamas down his thighs.
Oh my fucking God. This is so weird.
He sent me very similar pictures.
Sorry?
Sorry, he sent me very similar pictures. Like, I don't even know if they're the exact same, but the way you're describing, it's like I have that exact one.
Maybe they are the same. Maybe they are the same.
Yeah.
Like, with blue pajamas, like checked pajamas, blue.
Yeah, exactly.
So look, he's sending the same picture to the same girls. So thank you, Tor. Thank you for Carla for coming on. I appreciate you. Parking Tigers, anything that you know of right now that hasn't been mentioned.
Can we just burn the bed?
I mean, the only thing that's missing for me is Abby Blackbird. Where's Abby Blackbird?
Everyone has had more action in my bed than I have. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
Because we don't do anything in that bed.
That screenshot that was just shared about his kinks and everything. There was one part where Salvo said he likes being degraded too. So what do you guys think? Do you think he's like getting off on this stream?
Yeah. Five gifted Keemstar show members from Dongo. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, possibly he's watching this and he's beating it for the fourth time. I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's we can't add Edwin because Edwin's not here. I called him. He won't answer the phone.
Yeah, I wonder how involved Edwin is.
This is I wonder that too.
I don't wonder anything. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anymore.
I think that's pretty much it. You know, Parking Tigers, thank you. I'm just gonna close down the Discord.
By the way, we
and
do share a bed. We just have separate rooms, but they're basically our closets.
Yeah, the rooms are our closets. We sleep in a different place. But thank you guys for joining us. I think that this story isn't a fucking pedo story, or
it's definitely not a closed book.
It's like kind of Me Too, but not really. This story is not something that can be told in
It's not a closed book yet.
in a video. It's definitely not a closed book. There's going to be more chapters for sure.
So there's no point in even saying more.
This is a story that can only be told in like fucking 3.5 hours, because when you platform fucking 30 some women with their stories, right? Which I'm exaggerating now. I know like some crazy number, over 20 women have come forward. But tonight on the show, I think just tonight on the show, we had like 10 different women.
People live coming through DMs.
Just coming live. You can hear their voice. They're telling their story of what happened. Like, I don't know.
It was a lot.
Guys,
it's kind of surprising.
I think Clara summed it up the best in the chat. She just said tip of the iceberg. I hope, the other people in the community look into this scenario, maybe reach out to some of these girls, and work this story like anyone would, right? Because if you think this is all consensual and whatever, you can think that if you want, but there's certain things, certain victims where it's like, whoa, that's wrong. That's
Right.
bad. There's certain stuff that is so fucking bad. All right. And when you compile it all together, and the fetishes and all this other stuff,
How can he be into all of this all at once?
when you compile it all together,
Then he's just walking around.
it comes across to me like a mental illness.
Yes.
Like
An addiction.
It comes across to me like an addiction and mental illness when you put the whole story together. When you have 3.5 hours to talk about everything that you know of.
Oh yeah.
It comes across like mental illness.
He definitely.
And
needs
there
to
are
be-
victims, There's, people with handicaps or whatnot, right? If those stories are true, those are victims. If his wife is not in an open relationship with him, that's a victim. People being lied to nonstop, being manipulated to, in a way, it's fraud. It's like a scam. It's like a fucking whatever. Like, I know people don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. If you want to lie to some girl, try to fuck with her. But if you know that girl and you know the person that got lied to, then you probably would care. And I do know Clara.
And if you're married,
And I do know his wife. And I know some of these people. And I don't think it's fucking cool. So
we
yeah.
have tried. I have tried calling his wife.
Yeah.
She has me blocked.
A lot of this is, let's be real, a lot of this is point and laugh, because it's like, what a fucking weirdo. But some of it's pretty fucking sad. So, guys, thanks for coming out to the show. This is the only show that would actually cover this story, because no one else will. For some reason, they're scared. We are
Probably
not
streaming
scared.
this off of their stuff right now.
We'll talk about whatever the fuck's going on in this community. Repsian, thank you for all those gifted members.
Thank you,
That was
everybody.
huge. Thank you for the donations.
This was a really
tonight.
good show.
It was a really good show.
I'm glad we got it out.
Brantley and me need to go to church.
I need to get a priest in here, start saging the house. Stupid.